Welcome back to the Season 3 premiere at Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We back already. Had about a good 1.5 week break. Appreciate you, Gil.
It's like 3 weeks.
Something around about. You know. We good? We good? See everybody? Got the hats, got the merch. Kenyon didn't give you no hat?
No, I didn't. Okay. It didn't match the outfits. I'm gonna wear them, though. You don't see it.
But we appreciate all y'all who've been bothering us, wondering when we're coming back. We are here now. You see we got it decorated for Halloween. Shout out to our crew for putting this all together. Season 3 is going to be even more legendary than last season. Hopefully we don't get canceled. We get to stay on the air, keep getting these checks from Underdog Fantasy. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. What's up, Gil?
What up, what up, what up?
So we got Brandon Jennings here with us right now, but Mr. B should be here shortly. We looking for him. About a couple away. About a couple away from Mr. B.
That's funny.
Kenyon Martin is up in here. And we got Cemetery Larry. Rashad McCants back on the couch.
Nigga ugly.
Whose head is that?
He's ugly.
Man, a few words. Season 3, saving it for
I was waiting for my theme song.
Yeah, we did not hear
rid of your theme. That was season 2. You gotta get a new one.
We didn't hear the theme song.
That was season 2, buddy.
You upgraded.
So I got to change my name, I guess.
See, they complained that everybody, so Gil said that everybody didn't have one, so.
Got to take mine out.
Yeah.
Damn.
They went to HR.
Crazy.
Hey,
Doing too much.
hey, we equal.
Damn.
You know damn Paula.
So the one and none.
He mixing you a new one. Right. You know
As
he
we
mixing him a new one, yeah.
This show's all about equality this season. We had a great meal last night at Nobu. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy for plugging us. Got the plot and plan for everything we got in store for y'all this season. It will be legendary. But as a reminder for all the fans out there, we have 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version and a mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support your favorite basketball show. We are no longer a football/basketball show. Are we just basketball again, Gil?
No, we football players.
Okay, we got football.
Too many football jerseys.
You got too many. You got to use the jerseys.
Man, you crazy.
But we got a lot of basketball to discuss. The season is right around the corner, but here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Knicks and Wolves capped off the offseason with a blockbuster trade, but how much does Cat move the needle for the Knicks in the East? And how will Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo fit in with Ant-Man and the Wolves in the West? LeBron and Bronny made history becoming the first father and son duo to play in an NBA game. What are realistic expectations for LeBron and the Lakers this season? We're thinking championship, but y'all may disagree out there. And the 2024 Naismith Hall of Fame class was inducted this weekend. Our crew has some thoughts on which caliber of players actually deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Hopefully these gentlemen are amongst those players, but we shall discuss. Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the app, use promo code GIL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And you already know, Underdog got you covered with a new special every day in October. We got them right now for you on the screen. So today's Boosttober special is an in-game profit boost token for Monday Night Football. So use a token on any qualified entry to boost your profit. Head over to Underdog app and use promo code GIL to get that $1,000 in bonus cash and a special promo every single day in October. And as always, we do mostly fans. And we're doing it a little different today. We got Elise on the saxophone.
Okay.
We got some smoke.
I'm sorry.
But if you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, we'll use it on this program. You get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. And you are a member of the Underdog Fantasy family, you get a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And we got a studio audience here, so they will be asking some special Mostly Fans questions as well. Rashad?
Rashad was like, yeah, I can use one of those.
Yeah. You did that theme music.
Yeah, we'll come out on the work. Hey, hold on.
Yeah, I just ordered the stripper pole and the whole nine. I was like, could be in the bathroom when they play that music.
Play my theme
With the
music.
red in the back, red lights. Yeah.
And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube Monday through Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, around about and 2:30 p.m. Eastern, every Monday through Thursday. We got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So before we get season 3 in the full swing, we got to take a quick look back at a few moments that made season 2 so special. Welcome back to season 2 of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa! We did it!
Them motherfuckers forgot about me, huh? Let me crash the goddamn party then. Shit.
The hardwood plastic look.
Don't let them trigger you, man.
I bust a lot of ass in this outfit. And you're gonna have dreams, workout stuff. Take it serious.
But there was no reason to back.
Like you're not gonna prove a point to me if I've already studied every damn play that he's done did.
I walked in, I was like, oh no. This is an issue. Say it louder.
3-time MVP.
How many championships?
Like 3, right?
Once upon a time in practice, I used to cook you.
No. I know.
Oh man, we talking sports.
Y'all just gonna give me the ball anyway. So here.
When you hurt your Achilles, is this when you started focusing on tough crowd?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what was next. Man, I don't want to cry, but it's just like, it's a, man.
Shit, I did, nigga. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Rich Paul, welcome back to Gil's Arena.
Thank you.
We're gonna get right into
We had the
it.
smoke before.
Give him the smoke.
We didn't have that.
We got the smoke machine fixed.
I like all the theatrics. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm what the 80s player would look like.
Oh.
They played in today. Just an
Rasheed Wallace. Welcome to Gil's Arena.
Yeah, what it do, gentlemen? How is ya?
To be honest, I didn't hear shit you said. I was trying to signal so I can get some more.
I was trying not to look at this. I'm trying not to look at this.
That shit right there
Yeah.
is hilarious. Mike Tyson got punched in the face before, right? At the end of the fight, Mike Tyson was like this, right? It's okay. It happens. That's all I got to say.
Anthony needed that bread to cover some bills.
Let's go! Miracola!
He's got that money in his pocket now. I just want to thank y'all. Reminder, if we get to 500,000, Gil is giving away $10,000.
Can I can get on the chat.
Yeah,
But we can see your name.
You not gonna pick my name because
No, like this. We're gonna like, all right, let's say Kong Daddy, you won 500. I just look, boom, right there.
What's up, everybody? Now, we couldn't end the year without giving y'all a live episode of your favorite basketball show, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it big. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The gentleman's cut.
So Tim
Hey,
Hart.
can we take a?
Go ahead.
Arena. We're gonna
Smoke before. That's a nice little outro.
Well, as you can see, them people are already at work trying to bring us down. They're already messing with the feed. Gil, Black Suburbans are in the neighborhood getting it going. But let's go around the couch real quick. What was your favorite moment from season 2? Rashad, we'll start with you, Mr. Cemetery Larry.
Favorites. Well, it had to be, the Pat Bev episode. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite as well.
I think that tie that with that and Branding, putting his legs in the bag. Put your fucking legs in the fucking bag.
In the body bag.
Body bag. Yeah. But this season I'm collecting heads, so we ain't gotta worry about it. No body bags no more.
So everybody out there, you weren't scheduled to be on the show that day. Pat Bev was supposed to pull up, but you took some time out of your schedule, came through with a surprise, shovel in hand. We had your theme music good to go.
Yeah. I was alerted that, he was gonna be on. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And then I thought about it. I said, nah, I'm good.
You pulled up.
I'm really good at this shit.
Okay.
So let's do it, for sure.
So, Kenyon, how about yourself? What was your favorite moment from season 2?
I forgot this boy put on a trash bag. like I really forgot that you put on the trash bag first before you.
That was a tough day for us. That was right after.
Yeah, that's when I cried.
The trade.
Yeah, my punk ass got traded. Yeah, my punk ass in here crying. So
because I put on a trash bag.
Yeah,
80 something.
Can you were kind enough to pull up dressed as Michael Myers? Obviously, you're emotional that day.
Yeah, because KJ was supposed to be Michael Myers for Halloween, so it was like just paying homage and all in one. You know what I'm saying? Him getting traded that day was emotional, but no, I'm saying that Halloween episode was dope. Yeah. So I like that in the New Year's joint we did.
So emotional day, but then they cut to me and Gil dressed as Mario in the 80s.
They just made
we don't know how to feel at that moment because
I can't be over here upset. You over here with the mustache on, him over here with the it's tough to be emotional around y'all. Trust me.
You already know. Brandon, how about yourself? Favorite moment from season 2?
I would say our first live show.
Was turned up.
Very.
And then
El Rey.
And then the shootout. The shootout, especially for the winner.
Man, that was season 2. Man.
Yeah, just hearing his story and what he came out here to do and win the shootout for his child, I thought that was dope.
I was more surprised that none of y'all were able to get out of the first one.
The goal of the shootout.
Shots fired.
I know what the goal of the shootout was.
Y'all are trying to help uplift.
No, beat him.
Okay.
Beat him. That's it.
That's all.
He had more than them. That's it.
Okay. And Gil, how about you? Gil, what was your favorite moment from season 2?
12.
12? Oh, 12?
When the USA team won gold.
God bless America, Gil. Thwarted the Euros. In the takeover.
Shut all that dumb shit up.
About 3 points?
Shut.
Huh? About 3?
No, it was by 11.
Who had the goal?
But who's counting?
Same difference.
Yeah.
3
Game winner.
3 lamb gold.
They needed a lucky
Y'all
shot
better
at the
enjoy
end.
it.
Needed a lucky shot at the end.
Hey.
By Steph?
Hey.
You thought the
By Steph? What are you talking about?
Enjoy it.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Lucky?
Euro.
We was up 6 the whole time.
No,
What are you talking about?
he basically saying if Steph.
We was up 6, and then he hit a 3 to make it up 9.
They
hit a 3 to get up 6. Then we hit a 3 to make it up 9. What narrative is
If
this?
Steph would have made the mistake of throwing it across
We would have
the court,
still been up 6.
if he'd have threw it across the court to that other guy.
Who's that other guy?
If he'd actually threw the ball to the other guy.
What other guy? It was 2 of them over there.
Yeah, it was 2 of them.
So who?
Not the guy he used to play with, though.
Okay, not KD.
Nah, he trusts him.
The up.
He trusts him.
We was up 6. He hit a 3, make it up 9. They hit a 3, make it up 6. We hit it, make it up 9. They missed, and boom, game. It was them 3 threes.
Never in doubt.
It was never a close thing. I'm sorry. I know it made it seem like it. You know what I mean?
All right.
Nice try though.
But that wasn't our argument. I mean, we knew they was going to
We
win.
won gold.
No,
We knew he was going to get it close.
No, what I'm saying is the Americans won gold. What did the Euros win?
Euros won silver.
They won silver and bronze.
Those was niggas too. They were black. You know what I mean?
See?
Oh, honey.
Damn.
Go ahead and tell them.
So for all y'all out there that don't know, we had a meeting at Nobu last night.
Got one.
Kenyon rounded the troops together. He said, we don't want to hear you say the N-word no more. And when Kenyon say do something, we do it. So we're going to find ourselves. We're trying to be better in this season 3.
He obviously wasn't listening to what Kenyon was saying.
I was listening.
Fuck you.
You owe $100 too.
I didn't say it.
But you wanted to.
I did.
No, you
though.
said a cuss word. We doing all cuss words, right?
No.
I know.
No.
Still, we
can cuss.
We can cuss after 5 minutes, girl. You know that you're doing
I owe 100.
Go
So
100.
at the end of the week, the money go back to the chat.
No, we're supposed to go to one of us.
No, I go to the chat. We have to give it out in the chat.
Nah, it goes to the producer.
We still are undecided if Luka hits a long jumper, if Shaw's able to say. We might give you like 3 for these.
I owe 100.
Oh, yeah, that's $100.
It's just gonna cost you 100.
Yeah,
You know, you got to put it in
It'll be
for
worth
each
it,
one.
So I owe 100. Cool.
For each one, you got to.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
obviously,
the jar right there, too, right?
Yeah, I think we need to put a bucket in on the
We'll put a
float.
bucket. We'll put a bucket.
right next to that head.
Y'all better go to the bank. You and
Ain't
you.
got nothing to do with it. I know how to turn it on, turn it off.
We will find out this season, but obviously, pleasure to have everybody back on the
shall
couch.
see, brother.
Lexi, Cheryl, Nick Young, rest of our crew will be here throughout the season. But now we got to talk some basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball season is here. So while we were on a brief break, the Knicks and Wolves made Brandon look like Negro Dominus. Brandon, you said you wanted to see the Cat Julius Randle trade.
Yeah.
They agreed. So they had a blockbuster trade sending 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection Karl Anthony Towns to the Big Apple, with the Wolves getting 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection Julius Randle former Nova Knick Dante DiVincenzo, Keita Bates-Diop, and a 2025 protected first-round pick via the Pistons. So the Hornets completed the three-team trade, getting Charlie Brown, Daquan Jeffries, Dwayne Washington Jr., 2 second-round picks from the Knicks, 1 second-rounder from the Wolves, plus $7 million cash. So Knicks also acquired the draft rights to big man James Najee in the deal. So Randall was the Knicks' first All-NBA player since Melo suffered a season-ending shoulder injury. Watched Jalen Brunson emerge as a top 5 player in the league, leading the Knicks to their first 50-win season since 2013, finishing second in the East, reaching the second round before getting knocked out by the Pacers in 7 games. But Rashad, you are our resident Knicks fan now. You made that decision during our summer league show. You abandoned your allegiance to the Celtics, jumped on over to the Knicks. You free agency.
How did I abandon?
Are you still in?
What was the goal?
You led them to glory.
In championship 1, right?
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Now I get to do it with another team. I'm doing what LeBron did.
They're not going to do it.
What's wrong with what I'm trying to follow the blueprint? I got one.
He's hated for that.
I got one. Now I'm going to the. We're going to get another one.
I don't know about that
We're
one.
going to get another one.
So let's talk about this trade from the Knicks side. How much does the Cat trade move the needle for the Knicks in the East?
It makes us a lot more flexible.
Us.
Makes us a lot more flexible. In transition, the way we already like to play fast, right? I think Julius would have slowed down that tempo that they was creating. I think losing DiVincenzo, losing our 3-point sniper affects that transition opportunity. But at the same time, when you look at Cat, he spaces the floor differently than Julius does because he's more agile. He's faster. He can do a lot more things with the ball. So it makes him a lot more flexible.
Say he's faster?
Huh?
You think he's faster than Julius?
Yeah. Cat. Yeah, Cat's a cat. He's a cat. Right? It's just my downside of a cat is being a cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a tiger, you can be a lion, you can be a panther, you can be all those things. Then you can be little Siamese.
Don't he got like 27? His shoe size 27, right?
Shoe size 27?
Yeah, it's like 27, 25, anything but 19, right? Just
20.
got boots, right?
Is size 20. 27 is.
He look good,
He's not
man.
faster.
Rashad, previously on
That
this
don't
show,
sound fast at all.
I don't think he's faster, but
He's definitely
previously on the show on this very couch,
Ain't no boy wearing 20s fast.
He fast, man.
Ain't
faster
no
than Julius?
person wearing size
show
20
Bob.
fast.
nah, he's not faster than.
Come on, man. Y'all don't watch the game, man.
It's impossible.
We watched.
You're
We
not
watched.
watching the
Physically
game. You're
impossible.
not looking
He was
at
very-
it.
he was very fast.
Cat is fast
slow
for
motion.
a fucking 7-footer. He's faster than all the 7-footers out there.
He's faster than
He's
Andre
faster
Drummond.
than all of the 7-footers out there.
He's not faster than Andre Drummond.
Or Wemby.
Or faster? Run? No.
So, Shab, before the trade went down on this very couch, you said you like dogs, not cats. But have you changed your stance now?
No, I haven't
Cat a
changed my
cat?
stance. Of course not.
Can Cat become a dog with the Knicks?
No, Cat's gonna be a cat. We just gonna have to work, with the cat. You know what I'm saying? That's just the only thing. We got the dogs in the backyard. We got the cat in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? We just played it. We got to play the field the way we got it. We can't complain about it. We got
like
what
it?
we got.
Do you like the trade? Do you think it's
I
enough for y'all to
wanted
win?
to see Jude. I wanted to see Jude just play with them to see if they can do something before they move the trade.
Yeah, that was your argument.
Yeah, but I lost that argument. I take my L on that. As soon as it happened, I was like, "Now I took the L," because I was talking about the cat and the dog and all that. So I was like, I could always change teams right now, but then I was
No, you
like,
can't.
No,
you couldn't.
Don't
like,
do that.
fuck.
Don't do
I
that.
was like,
Don't
fuck.
do that.
Because ain't no game has happened. Ain't no game has happened. I was just like, do he really affect it that much? Like, can we take it all the way with Cat? I don't know.
I think both teams won though with the trade. I think Minnesota, they got a shooter. Like they got.
Minnesota definitely got a shooter.
They got a shooter.
Another scorer.
Yeah.
I like Randall over there too.
I think Minnesota got the best of the trade. I think Minnesota came out on top.
For sure. I
Yeah.
do too.
Because now you get a solid number 2 in Julius Randle when he's healthy. Like you get someone who's a walking double-double, 20-10 guy. And then
Shoot the three.
and you got I'm saying you got Dante DiVincenzo is that. I'm saying he's become who he is in his league, defender.
Yeah.
He's gonna make big shots. He's gonna take some big shots and make big shots. It's just something about Karl Anthony Towns' game, man, that just don't do it for me. Like I don't
It's slow.
He do all that and he averaged 22. He take a lot of shots and only average 22 points. It's like
That's still a lot.
Coming off injury in back-to-back years.
not when you
Wait, he take how many?
It's a lot of jump shots.
No, he scores a 22 a game.
He scores 22 a night, but it doesn't. What does it do for? Because of how it looks, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of jump shots. It's a lot of threes.
Yeah.
You know what? The way he plays the game is the way they think you should play it now. He either dunking or he's shooting a three.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between with him.
So Cat played 62 games last year, averaged 15 shots a game, but 5 threes per game.
Yeah.
38 shots coming from beyond the arc.
He's a black dirt.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, what?
He's like a black, not as far as
no,
potential.
you know, no,
I'm not
no,
talking-
you
you
bugging,
going crazy.
boy.
Can y'all listen? Can y'all just
No.
fucking stop jumping to fucking conclusions and listen?
Black
so we
dirt.
talk about basketball, bro?
Black
I'm
dirt.
not talking about skill, man.
you talking
I'm talking about style.
No.
Yes.
No.
His
style is not like-
No,
What is
Dirk
Dirk's
put that-
style? The
Dirk going on that block.
Man, but Dirk not driving the ball to
But
the
Dirk get on the
basket,
block
bro.
and
He's
posting up.
trying to shoot jump shots.
But he posting
bro.
up.
But he's doing the same thing.
No,
Cat posted in the last game.
he not posting
What you
up.
talking about? He just turning and
Just
shooting.
now.
Dirk,
What you
man.
talking
It's
about?
one preseason game.
Man, listen, man.
I guarded Dirk, trust me.
What that mean? What that?
I know where I had to guard him at, boy.
I'm watching the fucking game. We watching Cat. You ain't guard Cat.
But I know I said I
So what
guarded.
you talking about?
I guarded Dirk, and I know
What
where
that
he caught
have-
the ball at.
What that had to do with style of play?
I
I'm
know-
talking about jump
it's
shots.
Not. It's not
I'm
nowhere
talking about
near
jump
it.
shots.
Nowhere near it.
I ain't talking about.
They
All right,
run-
let
they
me
ran
not say
plays.
Dirk then.
Yeah,
Let me not
that's
say
a
Dirk.
bad. That's a
LaMarcus
bad.
Aldridge.
No, not even him. No.
So I can't say nobody.
No, not even him.
I'm not gonna say nobody.
Because he
No, I can't.
posted, they ran
'Cause you know
plays
why?
for him to
You know
post
why?
up.
You can.
Because I know
Because they
this
ran,
shit.
they
And
ran
anybody I
plays
say
for him
gonna
to
say
post
no.
up.
No, you
No.
can't.
He said no before I even finished the name.
Because they ran plays for him to
Come on,
post
man.
up. Did they?
Stop it, man.
Listen, both guys you
Carl
named.
Anthony Townsend, #1 pick.
Oh.
He's a fucking pick and pop player who can shoot the ball in
Yes.
any position on the court.
He picks
Turn and
pop.
catch, turn and post, 2 dribbles, back
You know
down,
who you
turn
can
over
compare
you.
him to?
Who does that?
Porzingis.
Who does that?
Porzingis.
LaMarcus Aldridge is Porzingis. It's the same nigga.
No.
Same nigga.
That's 3. Yeah, thank you.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
keep
ding.
going. Yeah, that's 300 in the box. You want to keep going, brother?
I'm good. Y'all go ahead.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
won't last long.
Hey, he owed 300.
So let's shift it over to this side.
He on 300?
Yeah.
That's 3.
3, right? Back to back to back.
He just said he can control it.
Yeah. No,
I can control it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
I
can't.
just won't say nothing. That's what y'all want. Is that y'all gonna
No.
win a conversation with me?
No, we having a
Not to have me say shit. That's how y'all. The only way y'all
No,
gonna
we
get it
have a
done.
conversation.
You got
The
to
two
say. You
people
got to. You got
named, I
to pull
don't
it out
agree
like
with.
you got to do all that. I'm cool.
The two people
I
you
just
named, I
not
don't
say
agree
nothing,
with.
man.
I
just
gave
say
you a
nothing.
guy. You said who?
I'm cool, man.
Porzingis plays like Carl Anthony Towns.
Everybody who knows the game know what.
They
I'm
shoot
talking
jump
about,
shot
man.
first.
That's crazy.
Gil,
No matter who guarding them, it's a jump shot. Like, that's all.
how much do you think Cat will move the needle for the Knicks in the East this season? Obviously, Hartenstein went over to the Thunder. We said they had a big man issue they need to address. Mitchell Robinson.
I mean, you lose 2 big men to grab one.
Yeah, that's a step back.
Then you got 3 centers coming off the bench. Yeah. I think where it hurts is you don't have an enforcer anymore that protects Brunson, right? You know, when you start getting to some of those teams that like to play bully basketball, just bring him in here, we're gonna hit him a little bit. You don't have anybody that's gonna have his back, right? That ain't Cat's job. You know, he's not gonna be sitting there trying to level people that hit Brunson a few times. So I think that's gonna hurt them a little bit moving forward. And Cat don't get to the free throw line. So because Cat don't get fouls, he doesn't create foul opportunities. Now that means your best player at 5'10", 5'11", 6'1", right? I just give him the benefit of the doubt, 6'1".
Gil, I appreciate that.
He's gonna have to create all of the fouls. So that means you're allowed to hit this man in the backcourt and they take the ball out. Like when you're a scoring guard, you need someone that can get some of those fouls. So when you got somebody picking you up full court that's giving you little cheap shots, there's no taking out about it. I get to walk down and shoot free throws now. Now you have to play me different.
Yeah, like
right?
a Josh Hart.
Yeah.
We will, yeah. Yeah. You know, we will
But
get
you don't
into
get
that
fouled.
shortly.
So nobody. That's what I'm saying.
You
There's
don't
nobody
create
that
fouls, though.
there's nobody that creates fouls. So now it's just Brunson the whole time.
Yeah, Cat only averaged 4.7 free throw attempts per game the past 2 seasons, so I understand
So
what
that's
you-
what I said. So it'll help Ant-Man Because now,
Yeah,
Julius
Julius
playing bully ball, there are
yes.
going to be some 3-4 little ticky-tack fouls. Now, Ant-Man's coming one-on-one. Now he don't have to waste that energy to get to that free throw line. So I'm sure his free throw is going to go up.
And you running plays for Julius Randle to put him in one-on-one situations, create one-on-one situations for him. And to Gil's point, he's going to get fouled. Yeah. And, so it just helped. I just didn't understand it. Like I said, it was a good trade for Minnesota. Like, I really like it for Minnesota. I really don't know what it does for the Knicks.
Yo, so where do you see the Knicks now, though? You see the Knicks still being top 3?
No. No.
I don't think so. I mean, they did the
I don't
trade,
think
but
so.
I don't think
so.
I don't think they go top 3 now.
Would you just got rid of Hart and kept Dante?
Yep.
But they didn't want Hart. They wanted they wanted Dante. I'm saying they were like, I'm listening to the game yesterday, and they was, I guess they wanted him when he was a free agent, and the Knicks had more money to give him. So he signed back with it, but I guess there's, but that was the rumor.
Yeah, he signed a 4-year deal with the Knicks.
Yeah, he signed a 4-year, and but I guess Minnesota didn't have the money to give him, so.
Yeah, you think they style more like Boston style, chucking a bunch of threes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you got one guy driving, you got one guy putting pressure on the rim, and Jalen Brunson, because he's
They gonna live and die by that 3.
And you got a slash in Mikal Bridges, but he gonna stand out there and just spot shoot because Jalen Brunson gonna have the ball in his hand a lot now.
I mean,
Then you bring campaign in.
They could survive.
Not top 3 though.
So last season,
you got Boston, you got
But you get worse defensively though.
But in regular
Milwaukee.
season,
I'm saying, so you get worse defensively. Who is like?
But I'm saying, regular season, like usually fast teams who can get up and score a lot, they gonna jump out ahead.
True.
Right? Philly,
true.
They could.
Top 3, Milwaukee's still in the fray. You still got Boston. I think Boston they might have a better record than they did last year.
Some dog walking going on in this.
It's gonna be some dog walking going on in Boston this year. They might not lose at home. It's gonna be one of them years.
Yeah.
So Knicks made it to second round, lost to the Pacers in 7. Timberwolves made it to the Western Conference Finals. Who do you see making a deeper playoff run as currently assembled between those two teams?
Timberwolves.
I think T-Wolves.
So you think T-Wolves get over the hump?
Look, there's a chance the Knicks could lose in the first round. Depends on the matchup.
Okay, but so
it could be a 4-5 matchup, right? It could be a 4-5 matchup, and it'll be a bad matchup. And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And they can be the 5th seed and not have home court. Like it's. I think Minnesota is top 3 teams in the West easily.
Okay.
So the way they defend, listen, man. Hey, they was getting out. Them boys playing defense yesterday, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw and putting in work in the preseason.
What's his name got in foul trouble early. McDaniels got in foul trouble, so he had to guard Jalen Brunson.
And Julius is there now with his toughness.
They're gonna be all right.
He gonna buy.
They're gonna be
good.
Really good
buy in.
defensively.
And you got Nas Reed in the starting lineup. He get to take more shots because you don't. I'm saying Rudy can't. So
They're gonna be all right.
I like.
They ain't gonna have a lot of firepower.
I like
trying to come
Minnesota.
back.
So we asked the chat who won the trade. 44% said Knicks, 31% said the Timberwolves, 25% said it was an
Who
even
y'all
trade.
think won the trade?
So we got a special Mostly Fans question, Gil. Special Mostly Fans question.
I think both teams won. Timberwolves.
So normally Mostly Fans ask the question, but we're going to ask the question to Mostly Fans here in Gil Spot. We didn't vet everybody, Gil. We didn't do background checks on the crowd.
Man, no need to.
I just want to say,
Neither do some of these sports people that's hiring some of these people to talk sports don't vet them either.
so on 3, I want everybody in the crowd to yell who you think won the Cat Julius Randle trade. 1, 2, 3.
Knicks.
Okay, pretty split. Why did the Knicks win?
Wait. Oh, I get it. The black people said Knicks. White folks over there said Timberwolves.
And we do. It is segregated.
It is kind of segregated.
It is segregated in the arena right now.
I just thought about it.
Who, the Knicks? Okay, just roll with those squads.
Because they were both close. Both teams were right there.
Yeah.
Prime example, people
You
doing
got a microphone?
right? Sitting back overthinking and overdoing your job, right? This is what this is. To his point, I think like this is a prime example. You sitting around overdoing your job, right?
Overdoing your job.
You're overdoing it. Like it was fine. You don't know what you're going to look like, to your point with Julius Randle. You can always move.
Yeah.
You can always do whatever you was going to do with Julius Randle, right? Mm-hmm. He's got 1 more year on his deal, right?
So he's going to last year of his deal. Obviously, there was a talk about extension, but just not knowing what the future holds. Obviously, Nick's got a lot of bread tied
so
up.
you can always trade deadline or before, let the season go, see how if it ain't meshing, then you make that move. But I think you're overdoing it at this point. Like, you had something good.
And for anybody who said
I don't think he
Wolves,
wanted to be there though. So I mean, if it's
you can't say that because he did get offended when his jersey wasn't in that.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think he wanted to really be there.
No, what I'm saying, if you don't want to be there, you don't give 2 fucks.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So him leaving is.
I don't think it had nothing to do with Julius. I think this had everything to do with Cat. Minnesota wanted to get off Cat.
Off that bread.
And Cat, remember, if y'all think back,
because you can't get off the
middle
other
of the season last year, they had a game where Cat scored a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started chucking up shots, trying to chase the record. And I think they won. I think they won that game. No, they won.
They lost.
Because the coach went into the press conference and got mad at Cat and was just like, "This is unacceptable."
62 points in the loss. The
they lost.
Finch said it was immature.
He was mad, right?
He said it was immature basketball.
They never got back from that energy, right? That energy was like Cat just not serious. And this is after he had, he had a loss in the family, he had got hurt or whatever. Now he's back, he's healthy, but it's just like he's not a leader. So they wanted to move on from Cat, gave him the opportunity to make a trade for the perceivably fucked up Julius Randle situation in New York. So if you could perceive that that's an opportunity for us to call over there and see what y'all got, what y'all want to get off over there. We'll give y'all Cat, what y'all willing to give us? Now think about it. If they not thinking about getting off Ju, and they not thinking about getting off DiVincenzo, the conversation ain't even gonna be had because we just run it back. We run it back with a healthy team. Shit, y'all won't give us Cat? Shit, what y'all think? We'll take Julius. Throw DiVincenzo in.
Is this vegan?
We got
Okay.
we got the Mr. B juice in the arena. Hopefully his gentleman's cut. Shout out to Steph.
Man, I got to go talk to some. I got a business event.
You got things to do today.
What?
I sent it, sir.
But Cat said he didn't know that the trade was going to happen.
Eyes front.
Eyes front.
I ain't looking at nothing.
We cheers in season 3.
I ain't doing nothing.
Cheers to Underdog for still cutting the check.
Cheers.
Season 3.
Cut this shit out now.
Whoa.
Come on, y'all. Oh, they might need something in here. They look young, but I think y'all older.
We carding? Nah, they too young. You don't want to catch a case.
I'm saying the token black guy over there can't drink.
He looked up like, who?
Hi, token black guy. My son, and
But we asked the crowd, we had mixed emotions. Some said Nick said Wolves, some said they should have just kept it going. But you knew you were going to likely lose Julius Randle. You didn't get a move done by the trade deadline. There were some potential options to give him extensions that would have still facilitated the trade. But it seemed like time to get it going. Brandon, obviously you sat here on this couch, said you liked the move before it happened.
Yeah, but I don't know now.
There's some things going on in the Knicks, a little chatty. We will get into it shortly, but
I don't know now.
some will say disrespectful, but
Is it the DiVincenzo part that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it that part that?
It's that
just
part
like,
I don't like that they gave up. I don't like the Knicks gave up Dante. I just.
yeah, because I don't.
But I knew that.
Cat don't. If you would have got somebody else for DiVincenzo, I would have been like, all right. Cat just don't do it for me, man. I don't know what it is about his game, whatever. When it's time, it just don't.
Yeah. You coming off 2 players,
you coming up
this season?
Yeah.
Players that can score.
Yeah,
Were the same kind of minutes available for DiVincenzo this season when you bring in Bridges?
I think so.
It was gonna be.
was he going to be the odd man?
No, it was gonna be him or Josh. Those 2 friends are gonna fight over minutes.
He makes shots.
I know. One play defense, one sacrifice. So it's gonna be whatever Tibbs valued the most, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he just scored 0 yesterday in 25 minutes. So, he's gonna sacrifice for the rest of the team. So it's at the end of the day, they were gonna bump against each other on that contract. And because DiVincenzo would have been up soon, you screw him over.
You got a couple more years left on his
But I'm just saying, you'd rather screw him over so he don't get a bigger bag.
Well, it was a hard situation for him. Played in 81 games last season, started 63, set a Knicks franchise record with 283 three-pointers made.
63, averaged 19 as a starter. You can't put him back on the bench.
Here's the question. Did he ask to go, or did they just put him in a trade?
Put him in the trade.
Put him in trade.
So if they put him in a trade, he ain't got nothing to do with him.
Oh, no. He asked for a trade.
Did he ask?
No, I thought he asked for a trade.
That's why I'm asking.
He said he refuted those reports. There was talk that he was unhappy, disgruntled. He talked last night after the Knicks Timberwolves game, said he didn't want to be traded, and that there was really no talk before the trade about his role and minutes diminishing or any of that type of stuff that we knew was likely going to be a result of Mikal Bridges joining that squad. But let's talk about the Knicks a little bit more now. So Knicks will likely roll out a starting five of Brunson, Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Cat. Do the Knicks have the best starting five in the league right now?
No.
That's a question, Gil. Question mark. There's a yes answer and a no answer. That's why we ask questions on this here program.
No, but I do like that 5 though. But no. Boston.
Boston still got the Denver. Where does this start?
You asking me? No. The answer to the question, no. Exclamation point.
And do you feel like this is a worse starting five than what they had last season?
Yes, exclamation point.
Okay. That's why we ask questions.
No. Yeah, they definitely got the best starting on them.
Our resident Knicks fan, you supportive of that starting five?
Yeah, absolutely.
The best starting five?
Yeah, in the league.
Celtics still got their crew.
Yeah.
Nuggets still in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Shit, you got Philly.
Yeah.
Are y'all rolling with?
Huh?
I know you're rolling with that Philly squad.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Philly.
I don't mind.
All day.
I mean, Philly's gonna be good. Like, we're not.
You got a solid 3, you got a solid point, solid 4.
I like OG.
You got a
solid 5.
You got a solid 4. You got a solid 5. I can't.
The two.
I can't be too
But
mad
look,
at
I know.
Because
You can downplay the 2 guard position because he doesn't score.
Yeah, it is like you look at the 2 guard, you're like, but it is Josh.
But he guards,
so
he rebounds.
We know if he needs to score 20, he will.
What?
But it's not in this.
It ain't because we asking him.
Yeah.
He just might do it. He
So you look at it,
just might give us 20 randomly. I'm like, we didn't even ask for this shit today.
We ain't asked for it.
Appreciate it. Though.
Here you go. I got about 17 offensive rebounds. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I said. So with the way the lineup is, you do need somebody to sacrifice, and it's easier for him to do it than anybody else. So I'm not mad at the starting 5.
I'm not mad at it, but I don't
It's
think
not the best
starting
though.
five.
He said, "Is it the best starting five
Yeah.
in the NBA?"
It was a question.
Yeah, it was
I do
a
not
question.
believe it to be true.
Well, you know.
But underdog pays me.
That's
I got
starting
this question.
5.
Who what's the name throwing out this year? Who Sacramento throwing out? They starting 5.
Ooh.
Sacramento starting 5.
De'Aaron
might be.
Fox.
It's gonna be with
Lamar.
Phoenix Suns.
See, they still they 5 man though.
Well, they ain't got no 5.
Well, they do.
They got a heavy ass 3.
Yeah.
Shit, Dallas,
You know what I mean? They got
And a solid
Dallas
point.
Mavericks.
solid point. Huh?
Solid
Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks.
Still
But
got
then it's one thing you say it's on paper, but then you just look at how they play. How we seeing you add those additions, you say
Still got the Thunder in the mix.
play
too.
with
Philly.
Dallas,
Minnesota starting 5.
Minnesota for sure.
Minnesota starting 5 is like that. Even though I'm not a Rudy fan.
So who are you moving?
Not a Rudy fan, but still.
Who you moving on
For-
that?
Who?
Is McDaniels? Is DiVincenzo starting?
Yes.
Yeah.
For who?
Himself?
For him.
Who does he?
Oh yeah. What?
Conley.
Who does he move? You got
Conley?
I don't think Mike Conley. Nas restarts, I believe.
I don't know. Their
I think Mike
their
Conley's comes
lineup.
off
They
the
haven't
bench.
had everybody, so
Mike
we don't know if
Conley's
Conley.
gonna come off the bench.
Drew who?
These are 6 guys right here.
Who Conley coming off the bench?
Gobert,
Anthony Edwards playing
Randall,
McDaniels and
DiVincenzo, McDaniels, Conley,
and go.
and we said Edwards. So like between Gobert, Nas, and Julius, you could start all 3 of them?
No,
It's too big.
Is Nas Reed's contract up?
He's still a 6
No,
man.
he got some
He's
more
still a
years.
6 man.
He got
He's still
some
a
more
6 man.
years.
He
6 man of the
He's
year.
still a 6 man.
Okay.
Hold it
Julius
down.
Randle-
Unless
still
you
a six
bring
man.
in Rudy off the bench.
No.
Nah.
Sacre Blue.
So that's
Now you
what I'm saying.
bring-
If you're not
No, you
going,
bring in-
if you're not
So
willing
Nas,
to do that,
Nas Reed,
And you
got
bring-
one more
you
year
bring
on his
Nas Reed
deal
off
and
the
a
bench,
player
still let him
option
be him.
this summer.
Nas Reed.
So
He
player
still let
option
him
this
be him,
summer.
though.
Wait, so he can be free agent this summer?
He can opt
He
out
can
of the
opt
deal
out and be free
after
agent.
this season. Yes,
You
he
still
can.
let him be
6
him.
man.
You still let him be him though. He still got 6 man.
Nas
You're a
Reed.
though.
Nas Reed.
Now you're gonna make Nas Reed a 6 man because you don't
That's
want him to
fine.
be a starter.
That's his
and then
role.
that motherfucker opt out. And
That's
then,
his role though.
And then
It was his role until you make him a starter, then the starting is a role.
Yeah.
But
I'll be
Julius
damn, I'll be damn, I play all 82 games and motherfucker average 20 and you tell me I'm a sixth man.
When Cat was down, he averaged like 18
he
or something like that.
picked up the slack.
I think they're gonna try to James Harden him, like what they did at OKC. Bring him off the bench, and then hopefully he opts out this year and they can re-sign him as a six-man contract and then start his ass next year. Because I think they're gonna let Randall go. He's up, right? They'll let Randall go, and then you got Naz Reid as your starting power forward.
So we asked the chat, do the Knicks have the best starting five in the NBA as expected? 79% said no. Anybody here think the Knicks have the best starting five? Okay, a lot of head shaking. Our other resident Knicks fan.
So one person. Wait, you said you think the best starting five?
For sure.
He has to think.
he's a Knicks. He's a Knicks.
Number one seed in Adam Silver's Eastern Conference.
He's a Knicks fan.
Hey, can we drug test?
We still got to play.
Who got the cup?
Hey, we still got to play basketball. we still got to play basketball.
That's true.
At the end of the day, you look
Hard
at how we
drugs.
play
Hard
basketball.
drugs. Yeah, we tested producers
Look
for
at
hard
that.
drugs.
New York play basketball, man.
Real
They
drugs.
play good basketball.
They definitely did.
No, I'm not mad.
Everybody else be playing erratic. They don't play good basketball.
So the Knicks, the only team that played good basketball. Then.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they do. They do.
They
Play better than the Celtics.
No,
I'm about to say that team that
Brunson
you
plays
choose
good
for-
But that's
basketball.
a good enough. He's a system, right? If we're gonna create the system around Brunson, all we need is him to
you're gonna say
we need
Brunson
him to
plays
be
great basketball.
Yeah, everybody else
You
move
take him
around
off.
him.
Yeah, you take him off. They erratic. He
Exactly.
plays.
System ball. We system around.
Now they got some smart basketball players over
Yeah,
there.
for sure. I think that take you a long way when you play smart.
He's the new James Harden.
Who?
Brunson.
No.
You think so?
Just a lot of dribbling and shooting to get into the free throw line.
You know what he is?
purpose.
He's a scoring Chris Paul.
Yes.
Ooh.
No.
What I'm
Yes.
saying is, Chris Paul controls the game
Yes.
with you.
for
And
the
can score
pass.
anytime he
He
wants.
But he'll
controls it
pass
for
the
the
first, though.
No, but that's what
Paul's
Chris.
still a passer first.
No, that's Chris Paul. But I'm saying
He
Chris
said
Paul.
he's
controls- no, he
Brunson.
manipulates the
He's
game.
Brunson.
He manipulates the
score.
game. No, he he manipulates the game, y'all.
In the pick and
y'all
roll
call it
situation.
He ain't
control.
gonna make no
Y'all
dunk.
call it control. I call it manipulation.
No, yeah, okay, he ain't gonna. Brunson ain't gonna hit 2 threes and then come down and try to take a 40-footer just for the heat check.
No, he gonna go right back to
He
it.
gonna go right back to.
Yes.
Nah, you gonna play. You gonna play 24 seconds, goddamn.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm gonna wear your ass
I'm
out a
gonna
little
wear
bit.
you
Like,
down.
That's a lot of
That's smart
It's a lot of
basketball,
fucking
man.
it's a lot of probing with him.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, shoot it.
He's like, nah,
The
nigga,
guy,
I'm tired.
oh, the guy
That's that Tony
again.
Parker shit, man.
The foul.
Yeah,
They go to
foul.
like, shoot the layup. Shoot the layup.
So before we get in more in depth on the Wolves side of the deal, we got to talk about some situations that went down Sunday in the Garden in the team's only meeting this preseason. Obviously, Dante DiVincenzo was looking forward to be a part of those Supernova Knicks, as Lexi Brown told us at dinner last night. Did not work out. But after getting an and one in the first quarter, DiVincenzo looked over at the Knicks bench and had this to say. So after the game, DiVincenzo was also seen exchanging some words with Knicks assistant coach Rick Brunson, who was also Jalen's daddy. DiVincenzo said he was joking with Tibbs while at the foul line when he said, "I can't finish, Tibbs, I can't finish," but also looked over at somebody else and said, "That's what happens when they let you run the show." He said that wasn't a joke. He also said this exchange with Brunson was serious as well. You see Jalen standing nearby. He kind of moved his way out. Boy, you look just like your dad. DiVincenzo said he would talk privately with Rick and figure that out. So what's your reaction to Dante DiVincenzo going at Tibbs, obviously lightly joking, but his post-game exchange with Rick Brunson?
I like it. I like
Where's the
the
camera? Where's the camera footage to show who he was talking to? Who was talking back with him?
That's what happened when they let
Was
you
it
run
Brunson?
the show.
Was it Rick?
There's Brunson.
Who's Rick?
So he's saying basically Rick is out there calling all the shots.
Yeah, but he tried to cover it up like I wasn't talking to Rick. I was talking to Tibbs.
No, he said he was joking with Tibbs, but I can't finish.
Joking with Tibbs at
At
first.
the end, when he was
But
like, when he was trying to tell Brunson, I was talking to Tibbs.
Yeah.
He said that.
He said that to Brunson during the exchange.
Who was
Right.
running that show? He's saying so.
And Rick knew he was talking to him because he know. I know what you talking about, nigga. What's up?
So,
I mean,
look,
$400.
oh, hey,
I like you. The chat, hey chat.
He owed
Hey
$900.
chat, your bills is being paid. That's $500 on the first show. Damn. It's okay, brother. Hey, it's going to a good cause.
No, it's not. It ain't going to work.
It work.
It ain't going to the work. It don't work.
Hey, work release fund.
So,
I thought I'd use another word.
so he was in the locker room. He was in the organization, right?
Motherfucker.
You know what? You hear rumblings. You been in the locker. You little cliques and crews and people talking, and you get wind of stuff, right? When you're around, you've been in the locker. You've been in the locker room, hear stuff that most of the outside world not privileged to. But there's smoke.
It's fire.
There's fire. So for him to say that, he must have it was talks, man. Rick over talking control and stuff. So therefore, he got the opportunity to speak on it.
Absolutely.
Because something was said for him to say that in that moment. Something was said to him. So you're just not gonna look over there and say that when you're on the free throw line.
Oh, everybody was probably like, who you talking to?
Loudly.
Everybody was like, who you talking to?
It's so hard to be. It's so hard to really be mad at the Brunsons, man, because they sacrifice so much capital to build whatever they're going to build moving forward.
Who's they?
Father to son.
It's like both of ours.
You know what I mean? Like it's father to son, basically. Hey, man, you know, we need this moving forward. So the fact that, you know, little Brunson still looks up to his daddy, and the fact that he signed that contract, saving hundreds of millions of dollars for the future of that team.
Well, 113 mil, but it'll end up being a very small amount if they get him back a couple years down the road. That's a big
No.
You want all your money immediately.
You signing 200 today, and then later down the road, whatever you sign is whatever you signing.
Yeah.
You don't never get back whatever you sacrifice.
But with that cap increase, the ability to sign a longer-term deal a few years, I'm just saying a few years down the road.
man.
I'm just sleep nights, homie.
He out?
Oh, he dove.
Man, we are not entertaining.
No, that's just Chef. That's Chef Eyes.
No, he was not.
Okay, he just doing what he do.
Chef Low on it.
No,
You know what I mean?
But you got to imagine Brunson now
Sleep
emerging.
nice, Chef.
What's going on?
Brunson now emerging as a franchise player, giving back 113 mil so they could build this team. Do you think he had some knowledge of this trade happening before it went down, and did he have to at least give some level of approval of it?
I don't think he had to get no approval.
They just said, this is what we're doing. We sent your board to Minnesota.
I think they probably, I don't know if they ran it by him or not, but.
Oh, Brunson?
Yeah, but I don't know if they did or they didn't. He felt the way when, obviously after it happened, Dante DiVincenzo felt the way after it happened, obviously. So.
Who's making all the decisions there? Who's
Leon Rose.
And West.
And Worldwide West. Shout out to Legend Worldwide West. Pulled up on us that summer.
I mean, when you think about it, just whatever makes it's whatever makes sense moving forward, and that's really all day.
And this,
Well, we gonna see.
What is Cat? When is Cat contract up?
So Cat,
It's good, right?
he gonna be there for a minute.
So he's good for a while.
He getting his breath for a while. So he is signed.
Everybody's under contract.
So Cat is signed through the 2027 season. Then he has a player option 27-28 for $61 million.
So there's nobody that's up coming up.
OG is good through 2028 season. Jalen Brunson has a player option summer of 2028. Mikal Bridges has 2 more years on his deal. So he's there till at least 2026. Josh Hart has a team option 2027.
boy, they dished out a whole lot of money.
That was the reason to trade, because there's the trade right there. Because Julius Randle was up for this season, so
And there was talk, the Wolves said it wasn't as big of a deal as people made it out to be, but
It was.
paying that bread to Cat for the foreseeable future
no, it don't matter. Like if
had at least something to do with
what
that
happened is they probably thought that
Averaging 22.
he could have left. He could have possibly just bounced on it.
Yeah. And as you know as well, Jalen Brunson's agent, Sam Rose, the son of Leon Rose. It's a whole CAA. This is what I'm saying.
they running it.
2 CAA clients, somebody knew something.
Who broke
Woj retiring. I'm just saying, I'm
what
not a
saying is,
conspiracy theorist.
Who broke it? Who broke the news?
Ooh, was that?
Was that
That might have been his farewell tour.
That was his farewell tour?
No, we'll see. We need you to do one last thing before we
before we out of here.
But so let's talk a little bit about this Wolves squad. Wolves are coming off their best season in the last 20 years, reaching the conference finals for the first time since 2004. Cat had been the squad's franchise player, but obviously the emergence of Anthony Edwards as a bona fide superstar and potential face of the NBA changed that up. Coupled with the strong core of big men, including Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. We will not talk about whether or not we believe he deserved that Defensive Player of the Year. The voters voted. It is what it is. They also got 6 Man of the Year, Nas Reed. which obviously made Cat expendable. But y'all like Randall and DiVincenzo fitting in with Ant-Man in this Wolves squad this season?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, make him a lot.
Exciting?
Yep, they got that shooter. Randall's still a dog. He's still gonna do what he do.
You didn't lose nothing.
No.
You didn't lose nothing important. In a sense where you got something back important too. So you lost a power forward that can score double-double. You also got back a guy who's a double-double, and you added DiVincenzo and didn't lose none of your young pieces. Yeah. So that's a. Then you got Rob, who's a wild card.
Rob Dillon.
That can be your Jordan Poole in a championship run. Nobody knows.
I forgot Rob is over there.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about him, and you're not gonna have a scouting report for the kid, and you can put him in situations, and he can go hot real quick.
Any concern with Randall and his shoulder injury at all? Has not played this preseason, expected to play at some point next week. They didn't say whether season opener or not, but he'll make his
He's probably
debut.
practicing every single day with them. He's doing everything. There's no need for him to play.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, you got enough talent right now to take it easy with him. Like there's no urgency of him starting the season off and playing in the first month if you don't need him to. You got Nas Reed.
You can roll out Nas and go.
Nas can average what 19 and 8 this year, easy.
But Gil, you already said, do you want that? Do you want that with him with a player off?
Y'all tripping.
You don't think Nas Reed can?
This is probably the most difficult season Anthony Edwards probably ever gonna have, because it's the most talented team that probably they'll ever have together. So he's gonna have to mitigate his talent for everybody else to shine as a team. It's gonna be a terrible understanding for him to really say, I gotta dial my game back so that everyone can actually show something of a remnants of a championship team.
Boy, this boy gonna be in the MVP conversation. What are you talking about?
So then that means that everybody else gotta minimize their games.
He averaged 26 last year.
They gotta minimize their games.
No.
26 last year.
The team is so good. The team right now is so good. If Anthony Edwards goes in trying to prove himself more than what he's already proven, it's gonna fuck up the chemistry.
You know the thing
I think all he care about is
He's
winning.
more efficient though. Like he's more efficient this year. That 26 is gonna be 28, 29.
He don't even have to be. He can be 26.
But it is though.
Again.
What did he do last year?
He gonna get to the line
shot the
more.
team out.
He gonna get to
a
the
lot
line
of games.
more.
26, 5
He
and
shot him
5.
out because he's trying to play hero ball at the end, and he don't understand that sometimes you got to mitigate and get guys open to get.
So he learned. He's a year smarter.
We won't know what he learned until we see it. So when we look at the skill test, and you say, man, what can he learn with a really good team? But we know what you can do with a team that's up and coming. But now that the team is assembled, where you got Julius Randle established, Rudy established, Mike Conley established, then you got DiVincenzo trying to establish himself. You got McDaniels trying to establish himself. It's a team full of guys that's looking for the growth. Anthony Edwards is the star, and they're trying to give him everything out all at once. So for him, think about all the statements that he's making. Think about all the stuff he's saying.
But it's like we're looking at it. You're looking at it wrong because he didn't come to a bad team where he got to be really selfish early, right? So he didn't get the average 20, 30 winning an MVP where you have to worry about that. He already came into a winning situation where he was already sacrificing his potential greatness. So he didn't get to have really that selfish averaging 33, 34. He's already been on a good team for the long. Like he's been in the playoffs. He's only 22, 23 years old, right? So it's not like
in year 5.
Yeah, it's year 5. So it's like same thing with Jason Tatum. He comes in
every year.
and they don't have to have that MVP scoring where when a star gets there, they're bucking over whose team this is. He's like, this is my team, but I don't need to average 30.
You remember who was on the team when he got there?
Cat.
Who else?
Wiggins, right?
So Wolves were nasty.
2 other number 1 picks.
Yeah.
So 2 other number 1 picks. So of course you're not coming in as the main guy as a rookie.
Yeah.
Right. So now the year 3 comes in. Wiggins is out. It's just me and Cat. Now it's like I'm better than you. You're gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna take it. Which one? All right, I took it. Now he had the same team for the last 4 years.
Yeah, but they won. It's
Playoffs,
winning,
3
man.
straight seasons, Western Conference Finals last year. But do you think
He's only gonna get better, man.
But coming off,
He's made the team the way it is now. He's made them better to this point. But you've never played with them as good as they are now, with you still being as hungry as you are trying to
So Western Conference Finals last season, had the Olympic run this year, got to see that old guard, but is he trying to make a move now
what I'm saying
for the
is,
throne?
he doesn't have to.
His play.
You don't have to, but
What I'm saying is,
he is. He's making a move.
But year 5,
You hear it.
He's sacrificed.
You hear him making the move.
He's been
Watch him
sacrificed.
play, man. It's effortless out there for him now, man. On offensive end, it's effortless for him.
I think they finished one, man.
They could.
Yeah.
He's one scheme away.
He's
from
going to
just
be
showing
in
that,
MVP conversation this year.
And that's what I'm saying. But
Just the way he's playing, he averaged 20, just call it 26,
5 and
5 last year.
26, 5 and 5.
they 45%
number
from
one.
the field, like 36 from 3.
All them numbers going up. You're going to get to the line more.
That's fine. 28,
All them numbers going up.
28 this year?
Yes.
They'll win it.
You got another guy that's a double-double where you can throw the ball to, go get a bucket. Yeah, I like him.
Like,
Anthony
he's done
Edwards'
sacrificed
attitude.
so much that selfish intention is not in him. That averaging 37 for a season, doing everything, and then now a
think he's
star
selfish.
coming on. Now we like, oh, how much I got to average it? Nah,
I don't think he's selfish, though.
No, he's not. But he's never had to.
Yeah.
He came in winning.
Came in smiling, man.
That's what he already came in winning.
I mean, we'll see.
But you shot
like Minnesota.
year 5. I'm 23.
I think he takes that next
I'm on Netflix, heavy. Starting 5 on Netflix, basically alluding that.
Do he know the game right now?
That he'll take over for LeBron.
Don't. So he's still learning.
Still learning.
He knows enough
He has
knows enough?
He has enough smart people
to make
around
it to the
him.
Western Conference Finals
No, he has
last
to-
year. Yeah.
Because
He has
I don't like when you give him grace for falling short and don't hold his feet to the fire.
Who?
When we're saying, oh, he don't have to do nothing year 5.
Who said
Right? We just said it. You just said it.
No, we said like he doesn't have to like
He's done
like
MVP
go,
right.
like go
I said he's gonna be in
overboard
the
like you
MVP
were saying.
conversation.
I don't think he's going to do that. Like he's going to play.
the
the way he played
has
last
been,
year,
Yeah.
right? Which is not
but
MVP.
smarter.
Huh?
Which is not
Smarter.
MVP.
He was playing. He was playing MVP.
He's playing
basketball.
MVP.
Finished 7th, I believe, in
Year
MVP.
He was
voting.
playing. He was playing MVP basketball.
You're under.
I
You're
get
deep
what
run in the
happened.
playoffs, which you can't get that experience unless you get that experience of playing deep in the playoffs, which he has.
Matt KD beat the
Right.
Nuggets.
But why is everything on him? Why are we not blaming Cat?
He's a star.
Yeah, but what about
Cat's
Cat?
gone.
No, I'm saying no. But you're saying last year, like why he didn't, like he shot him out and all this. Like
Of course he shot him out. Look
he
what he
had
had on his
he had
team.
nothing.
Bunch of niggas sitting in
come
the
get
corner
these guys.
chucking
And that's
threes.
why I said this
52
year,
feet.
if he shot him out last year because he didn't have nobody who's gonna help him, now he do this year. Are you gonna let them guys shoot?
Hell yeah. He let them shoot.
So if you're gonna let them shoot, that means your numbers gonna go down.
That's cool. Winning.
That's go-
That's my whole point.
go up.
That was my whole point.
You know what it is?
My whole point is he had to mitigate his game for the team. That's what I said from the start.
He will average more than 25.9.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Will
He
Randall
will average
DiVincenzo
more than 25.9
because they help him.
and
Yeah.
more than 5 assists.
Now you
this year.
can't load up on him
Right?
anymore like you were before.
He'll average more than 5 assists, and he will average more than 25.9
I believe that.
this year.
I believe that.
So his numbers won't go down; they'll go up.
Listen, he got to sit around.
Only thing that might stay the same is rebound.
Braun, Curry, KD. Right, he got to really sit and pick the brains of great players. That's one on a high level. That's one with each other, and he gets to learn. He got to learn from them, right? So that's going to take him to another level. Just that experience, practicing with them every day, watching, how the mannerisms of them. So I think he's going to turn it up this year.
So Ant-Man's season-long high or lower on underdog fantasy is 27.3 points per game.
This man is Salius, man. This man a Red Bull over here, man. Hey, man, you gotta sleep nights, dog. Hey.
Sleep night.
Gotta sleep nights,
You
man.
can't hoot with the Owls and soar with the Eagles on this Gilbert
I'm
Arena
talking
Cup.
about, over there, boy. You every 4 seconds, Chef over there.
Y'all
See that
gotta
thumb,
keep him
he
entertained.
over there texting, you see that thumb do this.
So, Ant-Man season-long high or lower on underdog fantasies, 27.3 points per game. We going higher or lower on Ant-Man average of 27.3.
I'm gonna go.
27 point.
Watch him do 27.29 just to mess with y'all.
I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than 27.3 points per game this season for Anthony Edwards.
It's that time, man.
Average 25.9 last season.
I don't know.
Another point and a half? Another point? Another point and a half?
Yep.
It's right there. It was a perfect number, man. It's like
I think 20.
Yeah.
It's like 20. It's like either right at 27 or 27.6. It's
gonna be.
Yeah, I'll go.
It's gonna.
Lower. I'll go lower.
We're gonna be able to round it.
I think they're gonna be blowing. I think they're
gonna be able to round it up to 28, or it's gonna be.
I think they're gonna be blowing. They're gonna be blowing so many people out that he's not gonna be able to get the numbers he wants. Not with 27 out.
Cause the way he look like
It's gonna be that Steph MVP year. Like that them 3 quarters are gonna be so impactful
when he don't play
that
the
we're not
fourth
even
at all.
gonna look at the numbers as.
So this offseason, Ant-Man said that he wants to bring a banner to Minnesota. Most of the people on this couch think a move to a bigger market will be beneficial to his career, but if the Wolves can't build on the success they had last season, will it lead to Ant-Man wanting to take his talents to a bigger? Y'all think he's staying? He's locked
He's there
in?
for a few more years.
Yeah, I'm not putting that narrative out there right now.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna wait a week.
This is year 5.
Hell no.
He good?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
This
You
is
got
year
A-Rod.
5, and
Niggas don't leave until they.
Hey, Gil or another Hunter.
Put it in the bucket.
Hey, we need a.
Who don't leave
this
until what?
Can we get a pause real quick? Just a pause. We need like a ninja counter.
Steve doing
We need he ain't paying attention. They already caught you. They caught a couple of y'all already.
500, Gil 200.
They caught a couple of y'all. They didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. Yeah.
Ain't nobody
You didn't say that. You
no.
just said yeah.
No, I have not.
Yeah, my sister.
No, listen.
caught
See,
your
this is the
HD.
thing. See, this is the thing. When I see this, I have.
even finish mine?
Hold on, but you did.
You did.
See, this.
Did I finish it?
I'm finna put a disclaimer out there right now. I have an advantage over y'all in this aspect.
Wow.
Because listen, I've been on Fox, I've been on ESPN, I've been in these places doing radio where I couldn't cuss and I couldn't use the N-word, so therefore
That's crazy.
I have an advantage. I know how to turn it off. I've had to turn it off.
I'm at 600. I'm at
No,
We at 600. I got 3.
We've done that.
But you
Yeah, you didn't catch it.
When?
So we are at 800 total. Shot has.
Did ESPN
I
radio?
might get $1,000 today,
Did I miss
chat. Chat might get 1,000.
You missed it.
Huh?
You missed it.
Regular?
You didn't catch everything, man.
So if I miss you being on ESPN, I missed it. Fox, radio shows.
I got
et cetera, right?
experience just like you. I can cut
I'm
it
just
off.
saying multiple.
I just like saying
Regular.
it. I know they like hearing
Regular.
it. I like saying it. I like saying it. They like hearing it. And it said we on YouTube, so I'm like, I'm comfortable saying it here.
Well, keep saying
But
it.
if we on set, it's like we on set. And I see the boss. And I see the boss over there. I seen the boss over there. He said, "You say it one more time, you out of here." It's like, I'm not gonna say it. I ain't saying it no more, boss. You better leave me alone.
Keep saying it. Hey, do you, brother? Hey.
And as
Like
a
I said,
reminder,
don't try to put me in your category because I know I ain't said it, brother. Don't do that. So if you ain't got facts, don't do that because it's false. Don't lie on this couch.
Send me the.
Don't lie. We got the tape. Don't lie.
Yeah, no.
So
The chat, because they want their money, so they own it.
Send me the clips.
They own it.
If you wrong, double it.
send me the
If you
clips.
wrong, double it. If you wrong, double it.
What I gotta be wrong for?
Double it.
Let's send it for me.
So
I
let's
ain't
make a
gotta
bet
show
then.
y'all.
So let's make
I
a
ain't gotta
bet
show
then.
nobody.
So let's make a bet.
No bets.
Let's bet.
No bets.
Well then.
No bets.
Hey,
we do higher lowers here.
Bear tree.
No bets.
Exactly.
No bets. Let me get my evidence together,
No,
and then
bet.
I'm gonna bet.
Yeah, this applies to you as well. I see people using it in the chat. I will alert Kenyon.
Yeah.
And we will find you. We have ways of doing it. But before we move on, as always, a reminder, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Go ahead, download the app. They got tons of Boosttober specials. But when you download that, make sure you use promo code GIL. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus all those specials and a special pick'em. So before we move on this topic, we got some other Knicks things we need to address. We got to talk about a situation that has arisen between Brandon and certain members of the Nova Knicks. So Brandon, during one of our shows in Vegas at Summer League after the Mikal Bridges trade, we talked about the Nova Knicks, specifically Jalen Brunson, knowing what it takes to win a championship from his college days. You said this.
He knows what winning feels like.
They don't care about that college
He knows
shit.
what winning feels
They
like.
don't care about that college shit.
You know what?
bro.
When you
don't
win
know-
something, you know what it feels like.
No,
When
you're
you
a
win something,
no, you're a
like an
champion when you're in the
award,
NBA.
you
You're
know
a
when you
champion
win
when
an
you're in the
award?
NBA. Care about that college
When
shit.
you win an award, it
Fuck
all
outta
feels
here.
the same, bro.
No, it don't.
Like when I beat you in 2K, it feels the same.
No, it don't.
It feels
No, it
the
don't.
same
No,
as
it
a
don't.
national
Certain wins are
championship.
just different.
When I
feels the
held
same
that-
as a-
Certain wins are
Man,
different.
when I beat them in 2K, it feels the same.
Talking about he know what it feel like to be a champion in college, not the
Championship
NBA.
Charles. So he knows what it feels like to be a champion in college, not in the NBA. Well, it appears that at least some members of the Nova Knicks crew watch our show, as they should, just like all you at home. So an interview with GQ Sports, Josh Hart had this response to your comments, Mr. B. He said, If you never won anything in your life, you can't talk about winning. For guys who've only been losers, to talk about how to win is foolish to me. Brandon, what is your
Think about it. Read exactly what he said before.
He said,
No, because I seen your lips getting ready to just go.
Your lips turning black.
Started this.
Yeah, he did, right? Like, oh, shit. He's about to...
Nick.
Yeah. I'm about to swear jar coming.
I'm gonna read it again, Brandon. Just
I mean, he
in case all
said,
it's on.
he said if you've never won anything in your life,
You can't talk about winning. For guys who've only been losers, to talk about how to win is foolish to me. Again, this is Josh Hart, turned over Nick,
to you.
in an interview with GQ Sports in response to the Gills Arena clips from Summer League.
He's not talking to
I'm
nobody.
gonna give you time, Brandon, to turn into Mr. B. You got two good seconds.
I mean, of course I've won in life. I mean, I'm winning now, like every day. Every day I wake up with opportunity, so I don't know what he's talking about with that. I was good enough, I didn't have to go to college. So I know he's won a college championship, so I don't know nothing about
So you have no idea
yeah,
what it's like?
I don't do that.
Because you were getting bread.
Yeah, I was 1.5 out of high. I don't know that. So I've been winning. Like, I'm the one that's the reason why everybody getting paid now. So, but shout out to Josh Hart.
NIL deals.
He's winning now, though. He got a Knicks uniform on.
You're the reason that some of these kids are signing 360 deals.
No, I am the reason.
Predatory. Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So
I'm winning now. We all winning. I was at Nobu yesterday eating.
Ocean view. The mist from the ocean raining down on our dome.
So that reminds me of Deshaun Stevenson. When you sit there talking about college, he's like, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't know nothing
I went
about
straight to the pros. I was eating lunch line and I was eating filet mignon.
That's right, Deshaun did. Okay. That's right.
We used to, you know how we used to talk shit? We used to talk shit, and he always used to trumpet with, I don't know what none of that. know nothing about none of that.
So,
man, they coming at you.
Brandon, as a former Knick, are you insulted at all that a current Knick?
Nah. I mean, once a Knick, always a Knick.
Okay.
I mean, they had a chance to win it, but no, they don't. So we'll see how much winning he'll be doing in life. You know, be careful with them Knicks. You know, they'll start booing you.
It looks like we might have to go to New York. See what's cracking. Rashad, I see you waving the severed hand.
I'm just saying hi to Brandon.
Okay.
Hi, Brandon.
What up?
Oh, no.
We talked about this briefly at dinner last night.
And he wearing number 3. Yeah, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Is he saying here better number 3?
Hey, Brandon, you win in 2K. You win in 2K. You win in Madden.
Messy.
You win.
No, I was just wondering.
You win.
Wait, did you wear 3 yet?
With the Knicks.
Did you give Josh Hart your blessing to wear number 3 with the Knicks?
Nah.
You did not? Okay.
I mean,
So how do you feel about Josh Hart coming out a member of the Gills Arena crew?
A member.
One of the proud members, Mr. B. Brandon Jennings.
I hope they jump him. Niggas ain't come from my side.
Ting. Ting.
How dare y'all say,
Hey, Paulo.
y'all supposed to just breeze over it.
Hey, the
It's not
funny
even supposed to be.
The funny part is the chat ain't gonna cancel us because they want the money.
All right, they don't care.
They don't care now. The chat is like,
Hey.
keep saying it.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? 900?
Yeah.
And in our never-ending quest to instigate to help the chat get their bread, we have some more beverages coming through. He has passed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You know,
We have things to do later.
All we see,
I can control
we
it.
see cash apps like, woo!
I can control it.
That's the only thing in the chat right
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I used to say. That's why I got 6 kids. My pull-out game was weak. I can control it. No, you can't. Better go get it. You better go get it snipped.
Not this.
You better go get it snipped.
There's a difference between wanting to.
And doing what you do.
Come on,
do your
man.
thing, Jack. You
Come
gonna
on, man. It's gonna be a never ending.
You gonna
Man,
get
you doing
working
it
for
again.
free.
It's like, yeah, it's another 100, my nigga.
That's 1,000. That's 1,000 right there. That's 1,000 today. Hey, no, the chat got 1,000. That's good.
I'm already in the book.
$1,000 for the chat.
I feel like this plan backfired. We huddled up as a crew.
We huddled up,
made a
drunk huddle
commitment.
too, like, yeah.
We did. No, we
got
were like,
Hands
hey,
around.
We got you. We ain't gonna say no
you
more.
did it. What you say?
I said, what happens if Luka hits a long jumper? I needed to know. We will find out soon. But I see everybody on the couch rocking Gil's Arena Season 3 merch. We see the hats.
We got some new merch.
We see the hats.
Rashad was like, man.
We got a long way to go.
$700. I got $700. You know what I could have got for $700.
Hey, you want me to act like Michael Irvin? I can. I mean, which
Dean Lean is only charging me $250.
Y'all want me to? I'll be the G Virgin.
Not Michael Irvin.
Be the G Virgin. What y'all want me to do?
Nobody asked you to be the G version.
All right.
Just gonna cost you.
Just do you, like I keep saying, do you, brother?
Do you?
Hey,
But
ain't coming out of my check.
see most of y'all.
show.
See most of y'all on the couch rocking the Gil's Arena
hope
Season
you
3
keep
merch.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm gonna cheer you on to keep saying.
We did a light collab
That's
with Tough Crowd.
diabolical.
Yeah,
He want me
I'ma
to
cheer
take
you
my
on to
money.
keep saying
He
it.
want me to spend my money.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
So for all the fans in the chat who've been asking us about official Gil's Arena merch, we have some heat coming for you soon. So should we show them a few samples of the product just to see? What's
That's first Lakers.
what we doing? We got caps, we got we got sweatshirts,
Like
hoodies,
the one Gilbert Arenas is wearing today.
multicolored
We got pants.
in the arena. Coming soon, very reasonable price. So make sure you support Gil's Arena and our official merch when it drops. If we see you on the street wearing it, Underdog give you $100 bonus.
And we'll sign it. We'll sign the merch.
And we will sign it.
We'll sign it. Yo, speaking of the merch, man, I want to shout out Curry Brand, Tough Crowd. We did a merch giveaway for the kids this weekend. We had like 50 kids come to Raleigh Park. Gave out over like $100,000 worth of gear to the kids for free.
Wow.
So it was dope. So shout out Lynn from Under Armour, Steve, everybody from the Curry Brand, Tough Crowd, man. Thank you.
So Brandon, obviously show's presented by Underdog Fantasy. Got to do a special higher lower. Higher lower, Josh Hart wears 0.5 Tough Crowd fits this season.
I'm definitely sending them some gear.
You gonna send us some gear? That's you good man, Brandon.
You should. I mean,
you good man.
Third best number 3 in franchise history is what they're saying.
The third what?
Third best.
And what?
Number 3.
And what, the Knicks?
You got John Starks, you got
A lot of people wear number
Stop
3.
it, you don't be
A lot
disrespectful.
of people wear number 3.
Don't be disrespectful.
no, Marbury, John Stark,
Don't be this. And then Josh Hart.
and Josh Hart.
No.
You said Brandon's 4? Where's Brandon? 7?
With the Bucks.
9? Who?
I don't know.
12?
I don't know.
Number
How
3
many
been. So I won number 3 with the Knicks.
Oh, so
Y'all was on the same team?
Oh,
Same college football, fool. Same college football, you had the same number. He playing offense, I'm playing defense. Like, no.
26 players have worn number 3.
Where do you rank Brandon? Wow! He's at the bottom. Let's be honest. I don't know if you. I just seen it at the bottom.
Tracy McGrady wore number 3 with the Knicks.
But was he good then?
It don't matter, Gil. We have narratives to push.
3?
Yes. He did?
We have narratives to push.
wait, he played for the Knicks?
I didn't know that.
I did not know.
Bruh, I'm trying, what year was that?
Wait, did he play
2010,
or
I
did he
believe.
just was?
I don't know, what, huh?
2010.
It was like when my aunt,
2010,
Anthony
2011,
Hardaway
or
played. I was
29,
like,
29,
Let me-
09.
Wait,
Let me double check.
Which 10?
Let me check.
Is it going in 11? Is it going into the lockout year?
I
or
just
is it,
say,
I know he played
just
for the
say
Spurs.
2010 on there.
it
so.
just says 2010, so
I remember he played for the Spurs.
is that the lockout year? Or is it the year before? Because the lockout year was,
2009, 2010.
so it was two.
24 games.
Yeah. That's why we don't.
But nonetheless, we got Gil's Arena merch coming soon.
That's what yeah.
Let's talk about a topic we don't really discuss here on
Was I
this
in
program.
jail? What was I at?
Was I in
Was this the gun? This is a gun situation? 'Cause I know. Wait, hold on.
Gil, you missed just the whole scene.
Was I in
Was I in the
jail?
halfway house when this happened? Because that's crazy. 09, 010. Yep.
Jail?
I was in the halfway. I got in trouble. Yep. Yeah, the Wizards cut off my NBA package. And they said you can't watch no more sports. Yeah.
Oh man.
I hope
That nigga said, where was I in jail?
Yeah, I was like, I never seen when did he play there? Yeah, it was that year. I was off.
Gil missed.
I was in Miami.
That was your red shirt
I was
year.
at Tussie's. It was.
It was just watching the game?
Yeah, I was at Tussie's.
Trying to watch the game?
It was no watching no game. I was watching exactly what I went there for.
I said trying.
Oh, try it, yeah.
But you was
You want
distracted.
to turn the gun, Mr. Gilbert? No.
Yeah, but you was distracted.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's talk about a topic we don't really discuss on this show, the Lakers. So LeBron and Bronny made history this preseason in a game against the Suns on October 6th, becoming the first father and son duo to play together in the league. And according to Shams, who's now at ESPN, replacing Woj, shout out Shams for that move, we may see the pair on the floor at some point during the Lakers season opener against the Wolves this coming Tuesday. So, how special of a moment will it be for Bron and Bronny to play together in a real NBA game?
I mean, it would be looking like. I mean, seriously, it'll look like Ken Griffey joined his dad. You know? No, I'm not. I'm just saying them being on
the sentiments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying them being on the same floor. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just
Okay. In reality, for that to happen, know what I'm saying? For it to happen in the real season, it would be it'd be like the fourth quarter. They're up a lot enough to put Bronny in, and LeBron is still in the game, which he shouldn't be.
But
so they're gonna try to figure out a way to make it happen. So it'll be one of those things where you're subbing in the bench and you leave LeBron in for a minute and a half. You know, it'll be one of those. Like, let's just be honest.
Let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Let's just do it game one.
Start them.
Whatever you got to do, get it out the way.
You gonna come
like so it ain't this whole thing, right?
Are we playing game one?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Nope.
Loss.
Never mind.
Relax.
You guys are losing to Minnesota. Loss. Yo, what's our second game?
Relax.
Suns.
Loss. 0-2. What's your third game?
Brandon, wait.
We're 7-3.
7-3.
We starting the season 2-0.
Everybody's
2-0?
Everybody's starting off. They don't know what they have.
We're not worried about
Y'all don't know what y'all got.
Relax.
We're not worried about it.
Hey, guess what?
They got JJ Redick as our coach.
Relax. We don't even know what that's
one thing they know, they got more than y'all.
I got JJ Redick as our coach.
You say that as if it's a bad thing.
And we starting the season off. We starting the season off. So everybody's on a new slate. No, you know who you have as your coach in history. So relax.
Man, they gonna treat him like Rudy, Donovan. They gonna get him out of here. Like how Kobe was talking to him. Get that shit out of here. Hakeem ain't here. This ain't Houston Rockets. This ain't Duke. This nigga's gonna be trash.
Another one, please.
That's 100.
That's it.
Hey, Brandon, 100.
Rashad, I see you there.
Y'all not gonna be top 5.
Holding a wooden club, looks like a baseball bat. Ken Griffey Jr. or Sr., I don't know.
Significance of your club.
What are your thoughts on the significance of LeBron and Bronny becoming the first father-son duo to play in the NBA game together?
No comment.
Did you have an N-word or two?
No.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, bro.
No, fact.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
It is.
Congratulations.
Facts.
Much ado.
I ain't seen nobody do it.
It's a proud moment.
Proud fathers.
When it happens,
We should definitely celebrate
It won't
it.
happen again.
the preseason is the preseason. That don't count.
It does not.
That don't count. The regular season, get it out of the way so it's not part of this media's narrative. I'm starting to hate these people.
What people give?
The media, like the ones that don't know sports, they're more like reality, right? When you start really talking now, you really understand that. Who was the one they filmed his house, and he's like, I thought this was about my job.
Dak.
Yeah. He's like, what does my house have to do with the sport? Same thing with here. It's like you focus so much on how bad you think Bronny's playing when he's the 56th pick. He's not the number 1 pick in the draft. You don't need to focus on the man so much like he's the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick in the draft. There was a stat that went out that said...
How about the first 54 picks?
Yeah. He was a minus 40...
Through the first 3 preseason games.
First 3 preseason games, he ranked last.
Cool.
Who ranked second to last? That should be a story. That's the number 2 pick in the draft. Unfortunately, he plays for the Wizards, but that's the number 2 pick in the draft, and that's not a story. You want to focus on the 56th pick and the number 2 pick is right in front of him. Like, come on.
Something for
like, relax. Yeah. Like, it's like I understand that you. That's why I said it's. I consider it immature analysts.
Absolutely.
It's low hanging fruit. It's easy to pick on the fucking 56th pick in the draft, right? Every time he don't get in, oh, he got a DMP. Oh, he got a DMP. He didn't play like he's the 56th pick in the draft.
55th.
55th.
Yeah, but see,
Does it matter?
Yeah,
Because I'm just trying to give him his love.
But it's just
One
the
left.
way
But
that they're just.
What I'm saying is because
they
he's
just can't get
we not
over
going
it.
out on
because his daddy's who his daddy is, and you don't like the daddy, it's easy to pick on the son. Come on, don't do that. Throw rocks at the throne. If he's the throne, if he's the king, pick on the king. Stop picking on the guy who's trying to get his career going.
Yeah, we're not going to allow it, though.
I don't like that.
We're not going.
Like I just said, if Bronny was a top 5 pick, have at it.
Yeah.
But he got picked exactly where his talent is right now and where his media exposure should be.
Yeah,
right? Is the 50th, I mean, if he's the 55th pick, is the 54th pick getting more exposure than him? No, we don't even know who that is.
Is the first
We don't
pick.
even know who the 54th pick is.
I don't even know who the first pick was.
Zacho
I'll be honest with you.
Rashad.
I said no comment.
I forgot who was the first.
We like that you said no comment.
Said no
But
comment.
it's a great, listen,
Said no
I just
comment.
told you.
What was the dude's name?
Who? The first pick?
No. The guy.
The
who
second
played-
pick.
No. The guy who played well. Start with a Q. What's the?
Oh, Quincy Oliveri.
That's his name.
Yep, undrafted.
He's undrafted.
Yep.
What'd he do? Cause you run his stats.
Smack Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham in that preseason game against the Bucks.
And what was
I think he
his
had like
stats?
11 points.
11 points in like 3-4 minutes or something.
No, it was 10.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah. And
Undrafted.
undrafted. Undrafted.
Did we talk about him?
He played for the Lakers.
We talking about
Did
him
we
right
talk
now.
about him before?
He played for the Lakers.
He does.
Yeah.
So how old is he?
23 or
23.
20. Oh yeah, he should be then. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Nigga, you
let's
fucking.
call a spade a spade. I'm not gonna let nobody pick on a 19-year-old kid. Dog.
Like people like.
Because he should be in college.
You know, yeah, he should still
He
be in
should.
college. So
But he not.
therefore, I'm not gonna let nobody.
That's we don't want. I mean, because he played for the Lakers.
Did he make a decision to enter a man's league?
Yeah.
Where you gonna get criticized heavily
shouldn't be-
for
But why
not
are we,
performing?
like you said, why are you
In the
criticizing
fact that
a
you're getting paid, you get paid
It's
to
never
perform.
happened in NBA
I don't
history.
give a fuck when it
Yeah, this
happened, but you get paid to perform.
Why are you?
Why is it always on him though? Why are you him though?
You get
Why is it
paid
just
for
on
us
him,
to
though?
criticize you too.
No, so
That's fine.
Name,
It's a
name
part of
one,
the game in the
Name
business.
1 second round you done criticized in preseason in NBA history. Not
This is the first.
in NBA
This is
history.
the first.
Why?
Why are you
Why?
picking him as
It's
a
a
first?
record.
Why?
It's a record because you were the first father-son. That's why.
So you
You don't like this
Enthusiasm.
record.
So instead of
You don't like this record.
let's
though.
praise it.
You don't like this
let's
record.
pray. Why we not
Back to
celebrating?
back. You ain't like that record.
But let's
praise it.
let's praise it though.
Why we not
Let's praise it.
celebrating? Like I said, it's not like
I'm
we're
just
talking
saying,
about.
we praising the father's son.
We're not
You gotta
saying
praise
1 and 1. Like these are the two first. We're not saying like he's a number 1 pick in the draft and he's underperforming. Right? That's not the case. He's a second round pick who's not going to get no minutes, who's not going to play. Why are you bashing
That's
for
not
that?
because that's not the narrative. The
That
narrative
isn't, no.
is you're his son and they made moves to get you where you are.
What moves did they make? He was the 55th
They didn't make no move.
pick.
But you know,
What
other
move?
team-
It's not like they moved up in the draft to get him at
It's
17.
not like they called teams and told him not to draft him.
Not to draft.
Bro, teams were going to draft.
Hold on, say that again. Not to draft, meaning he would have went a little bit earlier, right? What
Meaning
does that
don't
mean?
draft him.
Don't draft my. So if I'm calling you to not draft, you can't.
Why are you calling me not to draft?
So they don't draft my son.
Why?
Because
So I
I
can
can
play
play
with him.
with my son.
So this is a part of the business you get criticized
No.
for. You can't say don't criticize me for being the second round pick and underperforming, but then say give me praise because my dad moved mountains for me to be here.
Nobody said praise.
be here.
No. Nobody's
If he-
saying praise.
wait,
Nobody's
They
saying-
did this.
You
So
get
can't nobody
credit.
listen. The man career as it stands is fragile because of where he got drafted. It's a fragile career as is. So why would I put my son in a different situation with a different organization to mess up his career, to throw him out there early for him to look bad, or to put him in a situation? No, we're not gonna do that.
All this
So
is bad.
listen, I get it. Trust me. I've had to think about that. I would have moved mountains to get KJ if I still was in the league to have KJ play with me.
Exactly,
Move goddamn
exactly.
mountains to have that
Exactly.
boy right there with me. No
yeah.
doubt about it. But the fact that he in the league, I'm like, even better. But the fact that these dudes playing together, or just in the league at the same time, but he was able to control the narratives. Listen, we understand where his skill set is. It's fragile right now. I'm not gonna send him to a bad organization where they gonna do Lord knows what with his. We're not gonna do that. So, yeah, and all the shit, the nepotism shit, all that, man, this shit has been nepotism has been going on forever, man. You look at any Fortune 500 company, any billionaire, they ain't picking no dude off the street to run their company.
It's a fact.
Was
They
there
passing it down
was
to
there nepotism
generations.
when Brunson got his son over there?
No, it's been going on from Bill Walton, versus to Luke Walton. Listen, it's dog.
Doc Rivers got his son over.
Dog, I'm talking to somebody the other day,
Number one picks.
and
No, I'm saying coach.
Brandon Watson walk in, the boxing dude walk in. We talk about nepotism. We talk about nepotism, right? And he walked in. I said, nepotism in its finest. His dad is in boxing. Now it just passed it. It's in every walk and every facet of life. If somebody own a convenience store and they get older, they not gonna go give it to me. They're gonna give it to their son. Right? They're not gonna just come pick me. I'll walk in and I know business. Like, you know what, you wanna run my store that I had in my family for 200 years? No. Like, it just,
I think it's called, what's her name, Jenny Bus?
yeah.
Bus, right? It's Jenny Bus, right?
Yes.
The daughter,
Who was her father?
daughter of Jerry Buss.
Who did Jerry Bus on? What team?
Hey, the Lakers and the King.
Let me say it goes on, man, but let's stop
If we're gonna criticize your daddy, guess who's gonna get criticized too?
nah, you
So,
leave
but that's what I'm saying. Nah, let's be serious.
You got that show?
Guess who gonna get criticized too?
So you'd rather pick on the 50?
What you mean? Everybody get criticized.
I'm saying you picking on the 50.
It's lineage.
Hey,
It's bloodline.
How about this?
Hey, your dad was picked on too, man. You used to get bullied.
Hey, let me. But
Ain't no different, my nigga. You gonna have to stick up for yourself. You gotta have to do some push-ups. You gotta have to do some push-ups. You gotta do something.
Hey, can anybody tell me what the number one pick scored last night?
Who, Zachary Rashad?
Yeah.
Well, Gil, of course I can, but
Anybody? No. Nobody know. How about the number 2 pick?
I don't even know who they are.
The number 3 pick?
Alex R. Reed Shepard, number 3 pick.
I got a better one for you. How about the top 15? Anybody that's in the lot?
No. So nobody knows nothing about the top 15 picks in NBA. That is the problem here. That they're focused on the 55th pick in the NBA draft, and everybody else, the top 5 picks, get to go through the league like
Nothing happened.
Ooh,
nothing
thank God.
happened.
Hey, I know all of them over there like, ooh, thank God.
Ooh,
for Bronny.
thank God we got Bronny in our draft.
Thank God for
Hey,
Bronny
that's
in our draft.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact they doing that. That's a fact they doing that. They like
Because if there's no Bronny, the kid from the Wizards would be called a bust today. Because if you take Bronny out, he will be last in preseason.
So he's worse than Bronny. If we thinking about
in theory,
the numbers.
In theory, right now, the young kid over there will be considered, he's busting out right now. As a number 2 pick in the draft, he's busting out. He's not, you're at the bottom with LeBron James's son. You're ranked in preseason, first 3 games, 493.
Damn.
93.
Damn.
We expect the last couple picks to be there.
right.
Not you, sir.
Right.
On a team where you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Facts.
But that's not a narrative nobody wants to talk about. Cool. Like if you like the clicks and you want to talk about the young fella, how bad he's doing, because I know it's gonna happen. His daddy has a triple-double. He played 1 minute. We're gonna talk about, oh, he was over 2. Trash. Can't do that.
I would say they combined for a triple-double. Just so.
Come on, man.
You definitely gonna be doing that.
But I'll push narratives on the show.
Just like any man, but let's wait till they get 21, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like, that's when you
I said that. I said give him 3 years.
So, Gil, to your point.
Hold on. Did we criticize Scoot Henderson last year?
No, not really.
A little bit. We did talk Scoot a little bit.
It's his second year last year,
A
right?
little bit.
No, this year's second year. He was a rookie last year.
Yes, second year this year.
Rookie last year.
Wait, what?
I believe he definitely got heavily criticized.
Did he?
Yes.
His team.
No, he didn't.
His team was,
He's
I mean,
19 too.
We didn't really say.
No, we didn't
too
even
much
know he
about
went to the G League. We didn't even know the number 2.
We wasn't talking. We
He
wasn't
was
talking
on the
about.
Blazers,
We
though.
talked about him a
That's
little bit. We didn't talk about him
necessarily-
like
we
that.
did
Just talk to me. I'm just talking.
Nobody really
what
talked
we
about
talking
him.
about. Like we talking.
He was injured?
Yeah, but we
Played
wasn't talking about
62
him.
games, 32
Their team was
starts.
trash.
But the Blazers were hot boo-boo, as we've already said. So not necessarily a top.
So, no, nobody really bashed him.
Oh, he got
I
criticized.
bashed him for wearing 00 them goggles.
We did talk about the 0 in the goggles.
00 in the
Double
goggles.
zero.
We didn't talk about his. We didn't talk about his
I see
game.
Kevin Duckworth every time I
The only
see
person wear 00 is Kyle Watson from Brother Rim. Go ahead.
Mr. B is in the building. Shaw,
Yo, but what about it though?
I was just like, we're above criticism. It's just gonna be a.
But we didn't really criticize him though last year.
It's gonna be a one-sided street, man. All the time.
We didn't really talk about him last year at all.
Talk about who?
Scoop.
Yeah, I know. We was talking about Bronny. We talked about Bronny more than Scoop.
Why though?
I don't know. You tell me. I ain't asking
And
the questions.
Scoop top 5, right?
I'm not asking the questions, man.
Rashad, who is asking the question?
I'm not asking the questions. I'm just saying we talk about Bronny right now more than
We
everybody
supposed
else.
to be brothers.
I know,
y'all said,
because
if
you
Bronny
want to
wasn't-
bat.
Let's just say if Bronny wasn't in the draft and we wasn't talking about like you said, if everybody else was like, yeah, we glad Bronny there, so they ain't got to see us. It would just be like the last 2-3 drafts. Like there's not a lot of talent to us to be all and over. And everybody goes through their process of development during their first year. Everybody's gonna go through that same type
So
of
why
shit.
can't he get his development?
So you just said, like, without Bronny there, all those other guys would feel the same. Like, yeah, they looking at us and they not. It don't matter.
What
We're
I'm saying
rookies.
is, if
We're rookies.
you just said if everybody, no one talks about the rookies their first year so they can get their development, why are you not letting the 55th pick get his development before?
Because he's taking all the attention away from
No,
everybody.
y'all
because
giving
of
him all
who
the
his
attention because
dad
you
is.
want. Because
Yes.
you don't want to talk because
It
you
ain't
can't
his
go at his
fault.
daddy.
It ain't his fault. It ain't his. He was put in this position.
He wants it though.
No, I don't think he wants it.
So why are you doing it
Because
then?
it's
Ain't
not a
he's-
situation he can come out being successful early on.
Bro, he go play-
We have
bro, he
to
go play
wait
video-
for
bro,
him
he
to
can
be
do it.
successful.
Man,
We have to wait
nah.
for his development. He's been
Like
put in a
everybody
position
else.
for us to criticize him early because we
No.
see what we see. If you giving us production we got to be critical on, and it's minimum production, it's gonna look nasty for you because you ain't had the maximum capacity to do the shit.
I've never.
That's all it is.
I've
It's like
never-
he's put in a position where he can't really outperform the expectation.
What expectation? He's the 55th
He's
pick.
LeBron James' son. You keep saying
you are put-
55th.
you guys are
That's where he got picked.
No, but that
You guys
ain't
are
why
put-
he got picked.
That's where he
But
got
that ain't
picked.
why he got picked,
But
Gil.
that's where he got
You're trying to
picked.
substitute 55th pick for LeBron James' son. You cannot do that. Stop doing that. Because he's LeBron James' son.
What is that?
first.
That's his son.
First. Before the
That was the
55th.
55th.
Before he got picked, 55th. He was LeBron James' son, who we said, don't pick him. Before 55, he was LeBron's son. That's the point.
It just reminds me of the narrative.
It ain't no knock on
You
him.
remember when they thought that they were going to pick him at the 17th pick? They're treating him like he actually got picked there. Like they just said, fuck it, we're going to pick our son at 17. Like he literally got picked at the end of the draft.
I mean, it is weird though. I mean, I know still like I've never
Dalton
seen the second
If
round pick
Dalton
get this
Connect
much
is
hype.
around
Hey,
at
hey, hey.
55,
Like, he got-
if Dalton Connect is around at 55,
Like,
who?
They pick Bronny at 17 and still get Dalton Connect at 55.
But he wouldn't have been.
That's what I just said. I
Hey,
said,
y'all remember that
if
dude?
he's-
Y'all remember that dude,
if he
Isaiah
is-
Wong? Isaiah Wong.
Miami.
No, yeah, he was last year's 55th pick. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? How good was he? Nothing, yeah, no.
What is that supposed to be proving the point or something? We supposed to,
Yeah, no one
Are we
talks-
supposed to pull up second round picks at 55 now?
Yeah.
Patty
What
Mills.
was Joker?
Patty Mills.
What was Joker?
Patty Mills, the GOAT 55th.
Facts.
What
No.
was Joker?
Nope.
41st.
Oh, y'all was
41.
laughing at a joke. Y'all can tell what pick was Joker?
42.
41.
Second
what?
round?
Taco
Now second round. Now Joker. Did
Taco
anybody
Bell
say?
commercial.
Did anybody? What was this Joker's expectations when he got drafted at 40 something?
You're a 7-footer.
What was his expectations? Nobody knew nothing about. I think they was playing against the Rockets.
Everybody has an expectation.
I think they was playing against the Rockets and the announcer laughed. They put anybody into the game. That was the quote from an announcer when they put Joker in the game. They're just putting anybody in the game.
So
Because there's no expectation.
you would agree that the
second round.
NBA drafted guys without expectations.
The whole second round is without expectation. That's why they win in the second round. If you have expectations of being great, why the fuck are you in the second round? They will pick you in the first round.
Well, you can't pick everybody on your team to be great. Sometimes you got utility players who are going to be there to be dependable players. You got great players, you got dependable players. Not everybody can be
Sometimes
great.
they're a first round level talent, but teams are just hating. So they end up going second round, outperforming their contract and getting a provision in the CBA.
And then becoming a cover
Then going
athlete.
going on create the
A whole
best
bunch of shit.
basketball
Yeah.
in the game.
What I'm saying is
Superstar, megastar
they
type
actually know that this person, if you think if they knew Joker was going to be Joker. You think he's going 41?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, because if you know Joker's going to be Joker and you're a general manager and you're picking other players, I'm pretty sure you should just go to the draft, look at all the teams that passed on him, and then all of them should just be fired. Right? You just be fired. Like he is going to be an MVP, 3-time MVP, and I'm just not going to pick him. So I should be fired. So obviously,
Yeah, I pass.
I'm going to just pass.
I pass. Next.
Next.
Come on.
Nah.
Come on, but like.
Sam Bowie.
Boom, with the third pick.
Sam Bowie. Third pick.
At the Earth sick. Yeah. MJ.
Let the 55th pick be the 55th pick. Come in the game, play 2 minutes.
Kick it off your foot.
Play 2 minutes. Yeah, play
Shoot
2
the
minutes
ball,
when
kick
you're
it off
down.
your foot,
When you're
make
down
the layup.
35.
Hey.
That's what we expecting him to do, right?
Hell yeah! Like every other second round pick.
That's what I'm expecting.
So do you feel? Hey, yo,
How many second? Does anybody know how many second round picks in this year's draft didn't make the team?
how about that one?
Oh, it ain't over yet.
So far, they didn't even make the preseason team. They automatically in the GD.
Ken, we about to see it in a couple weeks.
I think there's
Wow.
right now there's 4 first rounders that's just straight to the G League. Or shit, they ain't even got no G League.
Yeah.
I don't know where they at.
Sit at
Overseas.
the end of, sit at the
Overseas,
end.
stayed overseas.
Sit at the end
Four
of the
first
bench.
rounders going to the G League?
No, there's no more G League. They just, yeah, we good. How many players didn't even make the roster that got drafted? There's, what, already 8 or 9? Come on, man, there's no expectation on these guys, man. The fact that he got in the preseason game, he should be good. I got in the preseason game and failed. Nigga, damn. What, does that count? Does that count?
Even though it was passionate, Gil.
Robert
it
Horry
was
did a
well
hard
played.
show on me. I never seen that before and failed. Just dropped the ball. He went in and made a layup. Hated him to this day.
Is that where the beef stems from?
Facts.
Robert Horry, you heard it.
No, because he wasn't a professional when he did it. Like he went and made it. He cool. He laughing at me like, come and do it again. No, I'm not. But that's what a second round pick is, man. You get in these little minutes of the games, and when seasons start, he might get in the game here and there, might miss 10 games, might go to the G League. Oh, shit, there's a G League.
There is a G League.
Might go to the G League, play some games down there, come back up, might sit. I mean, I give him, if he plays more than 16 actual NBA games, he did good.
For a second round pick.
For a second round pick.
I think it's a mistake for them to send him to the G League.
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
You said before the G League is a graveyard.
And for him, because heaven forbid he go down there and not play well at all.
Yeah.
Right? Heaven forbid he go down there and just play.
Competition target him
And they,
all that.
dog,
They will.
They
going.
gonna
For one, for one, you show up day one, you making more money than everybody in the G
8
League,
mil
right?
on top.
Oh, combined probably.
On top.
You
The
probably
whole
make
league.
the whole league. You probably
You
making
make
the
more than
same
the whole
money.
league,
Then,
nigga.
like, so, they going at you. And them dudes is 28, 29, 30.
They ain't
They
gonna
got their grown man strength, and they gonna be out there trying to dog walk that
It's
young
gonna
boy.
be worse.
man.
It's gonna be dark. They're gonna make a point.
Yeah, they gonna try
Like in the NBA, you're not gonna ISO him and go at him. You don't get no credit. You don't get no credit for that.
But down there ain't no cameras.
But when you go down there, what he got to do to get it back?
Nelly.
No,
that's why I said it's a mistake.
Nothing. Just
When he get it back?
So
That's what I was
Call my
saying.
dad.
Daddy!
Call my dad.
it wouldn't be.
Daddy!
Call my dad.
From down here.
Call my
If he
dad.
did
Hey,
go-
man, I gotta go
What's
back up.
taking you so
Like,
long,
yo,
Pops?
if he did go, it wouldn't be on performance base. I can tell
That's
you that.
what I was about to
it
say.
wouldn't be you
I'm
go
like-
down there and they expect you to play this way.
Like
then we bring
average
you
like
back.
22,
No,
and
we
then
not-
like
no,
Bronny highlighting.
Not- hey, wait,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
what
what
I'm saying.
would bring him back?
Just one play a game.
Would he be
It's a
stuck
two-
down there?
They say it's not a two-way.
It sounds like if he go down there, like if you not
But is that-
outperforming me,
Is that bad for a 19-year-old?
Go down there averaging 22. Go down there average 5.
Yeah, I don't think.
5.
Yeah, I don't.
If 5.
But what about the guy averaging 22?
Bronny Fire gonna get way more.
Who your daddy?
That's what I'm saying. But
way
like,
more press.
then it becomes that. It becomes
Yeah, that-
why y'all call him up?
Hey, man, this ain't no. Hey, wait, hold
You already know what it is. Why you call him up? I just gave him 30.
Hold on, this ain't no.
And I gave him 24
This
to
ain't
30.
fair.
Both games.
My
This ain't-
contract is worth more than his whole team.
But this.
That's what it becomes.
No,
though.
it's not fair.
If he goes down there,
He gonna wear his
it
jersey the
becomes
other way when he
he
gets
has to.
He gonna put the Lakers.
This ain't-
what
he
had
is
a
the
real
team
Laker.
they
He got a
play?
Laker one.
What is it called? The South Bay.
yeah.
South Bay gonna be on the back. It's gonna have James Jr. right here. You
Just
gonna
like-
Throw it to me.
James Jr.
Throw it to me.
Just like anything, it ain't fair. If he go down there, going down there, gets a couple runs, then he don't have to
all it
score
is.
nothing. He
Yeah,
can
that's-
call back up.
it just-
You can score 100 a game,
You ain't
Good
going,
job,
you ain't
sir.
going in front of him.
just like in the club, right? Everybody don't stand in that line. I don't know what the line look like. I'm going, hey, what's happening? What's up? My $100 folded. What's up, boss man? Good. Go on in, get to my table. God damn it. Okay, I'm not saying everybody ain't in the line. All right, he VIP. He gonna come down
Yeah, he not regular folk.
and then come back up. That's it.
He moves freely.
Yeah, no, it's just nature, but it'll
No
be
cover.
a mistake for them to send him down there for a long period of time or like for money.
Nah.
That'll be a mistake.
But even as a 19-year-old in his first season in the league, I'm just
Be a
saying.
mistake, man.
That's why I feel like
They
the
gonna
whole
dog,
thing is
them
a
dudes
mistake.
down there, dog, he show up.
I can tell you this.
His team for
Quincy
one-
has going down there if he made the team.
His teammates, for one, his teammates gonna be jealous and envious of him because he's showing up, making more money than him. And heaven forbid he come down there and start going into
Getting into
his
his-
month,
getting into
going
his real
into his
bag and
package,
shit.
and they like,
Oh,
hey,
chill
easy
out.
now, young
Yeah,
Easy.
relax.
Your daddy LeBron, you automatically
your
got
name
gotta do
Bronny.
all that.
Hey, they gonna be like, hey, dude, your name Bronny.
Swing that bitch.
Swing that, dog.
that bitch.
Then you go in another game, dude's gonna be like, hey, drop 3 over here, man. Whatever,
Every
one guy
time.
backing him down, put him in
Every
every
time.
pick and roll.
Yep.
They're gonna be trapping him on the pick and roll. It's gonna listen.
The coach, even the coach gonna
Yes.
be on it. Like,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
because
I
I'm
got
going
my-
after Bronny.
Listen, he gonna trap him on every pick and roll. They gonna trap him. It's gonna be something like that. We ain't gonna let him get off today, y'all.
Yeah.
Right? They're gonna put a target on the boy back.
Yep.
And I just think it's unfair for him.
Yep.
Keep him, let him practice with the guys that's gonna practice it. You got your player development guys. You paying all the former players to do that. Let them practice against them, because some of them former pros. Let him learn in that environment. Don't send him down to that. Hey,
They still got Gabe
Hey,
Vincent in them.
There should be, let's
just
be
put 'em up against them.
Be a
Let
higher
them
lower
play
on
up
how
against
many
them.
points he scored this year.
better not send that boy down to that
You
prison.
said higher,
ball.
lower?
On how many points he scored?
Oh, Bronny?
G League prison ball, dog.
Like average or just score?
Score total.
Points total.
If he went down there. But look, he need the offense. He gonna need this shit to be around
score
him.
200, 100. Yeah.
200 points this year, like in a
For your whole
game?
season?
He ain't play, so you can't, because you don't know how many games he go play. So
I
I'm
know.
taking the under on that.
Yeah, I gotta take that.
I'm gonna take the under on that because you don't know how many games if and when he might get in.
The Black Suburbans.
But even getting in, do you put Bronny in as a guy that's gonna facilitate being the star guy? The
Star?
first
What do you
guy?
mean star?
Like if
Why
he's
does he
in
need to be the
G-
star?
Well, if he going down there,
That's what I'm saying. If he's going
If
down
he going
there,
down
and
there,
you
look,
putting
he
him,
only- he only
you
have to be
trying
the
to
starter.
put him in.
Unfortunately, the situation that they're gonna throw him in.
That's what I'm saying.
They have to.
But how,
But that's
how
why
is
I
he
say
gonna
it's a mistake.
respond to
Does
that?
the
That's why I
second,
say
does
He
the
ain't never done that. Yeah.
Does the
He
second
never
year
done that.
He ain't got enough experience.
No, that's what I've been saying this whole
Yeah, I'm with you.
time.
So he ain't played enough games to do any.
Even go down there and try to be
What
that.
G League player usually is the star player?
The guy that they assigned down.
Like with KJ,
The guy that got the guaranteed contract
So
is the
KJ
guy that
and
get all the
Kevin
shots.
Porter, when they went to Houston, that's their first year, KJ rookie year, they went down to the G League for maybe a month, if that.
Every time.
Shot at KJ went down and shot. He had a few 30-point games, and Kevin Porter was down there firing that thing every
Fine,
single
every
time.
right?
Makes sense.
That's what
And
it's
they
for.
came back in a month, and they was in the rotation, right? It was used for that. They knew what they was going down there for. They was running the same plays that the main team was running, so they was getting acclimated to the plays. And they went
I'm
back and
sorry.
played.
If I'm in the G League, you ain't coming down here just gonna be taking 30 shots.
Bro, that's what we saying the
And
whole
that's
time.
what they do, though.
gonna be off him with that. They be like, yo, Bronny down here, oh, he definitely gonna shoot 25.
Because
No,
He definitely shooting 25. That's
Bronny
the
is
automatic.
There's no game Bronny's ever played where he took 25.
No, I'm saying to give him the
That's what we're
freedom.
saying. That's
We
what
said
we're
he
saying,
had
yeah.
the green light to do it. If
But
he did it,
he's
The
not
green,
gonna
like
do
most
that, though. That's not
situations,
him,
when a
though.
guy come down,
I said that's
so
not
just
Bronny.
say if
He
a guy
wouldn't
was
do
on
that
a
anyway.
two-way, right? So let's say if a guy's on a two-way. Most of the time when a guy goes down, he is looked at as
The guy, yeah.
the main
he's,
Yeah.
I'm saying, the big, small, whatever star player you want to name for his team in the league, when that guy go down to the G League, he looked at as that guy.
And they notify
Right?
everybody in the front. Everybody knows.
This is what it's for. We need him to get looks. We need him to get reps. We need
We
him
can
to
get
do
his
this,
ass
that,
about it.
right?
We can get his ass up there. Yeah, get his ass back up there. He's fucking up our
Ronnie
shit.
takes 10 shots in the game. He's ball holding.
I did too. I went down there.
Like, man, get your ass back out
You
of
fucking
here,
up the
man.
whole vibe down here.
Right?
They be hot. They be hot. You go
down there. If he come down and take 10 shots tonight, people gonna be like, damn,
He
bro,
ball
you gotta
hard.
get off the ball.
Yeah,
though.
for sure, bro. For sure.
He ball hard.
He takes 10 shots, he's ball
people,
holding.
because
No,
people.
for sure.
So the thing is, people haven't seen him do it because he hasn't had enough games
Yeah.
and enough
Like
experience
ISO
to
plays
do
and
that.
shit. Like give him the ball
Right?
and let him work.
He's just an unselfish.
He's a good basketball player.
His high school teams, he was stacked.
Yep.
He wasn't the man on his high school teams. He had guys he had Josiah
All
Williams,
five-stars.
Brandon Boston, Amari Bailey. So he had to share that. And you go to college and then your time gets interrupted.
Yep.
With the health thing, you go to the summer league, you don't play well, but you're out there and it's still you haven't had enough experience to go down there and to be like, I'm gonna take 10 to 15 shots tonight.
But ain't that'll be a place where he can learn it.
Could.
At least for the first 2-3 times. Let's say he do 5 games down there. The first 3 games is Bronny, look, we need you to shoot 12 a game.
No.
I hear you.
Just to get comfortable.
You don't pass the ball. You don't be a passer for 20 years of your life, and then all of a sudden you think you about to just turn into motherfucker.
He's a player.
A score. That's not how that works.
You know how many times I've told, listen, dog, I can show you the message right now. I sent KJ the other day. None of the starters played. He was out there the other day. I sent them at, dude, you got to be more aggressive offensively. You know how many times I've told him that? Dude, you know how many times I've told KJ, dude, you think he's done it?
Nope.
Because he plays the right way no matter who he's out there with, no
He don't
matter
even know
what
what
the
that
situation.
mean. He don't know what it mean.
He's
Like, what do you
not
mean
gonna
play aggressive?
He ain't going to pull up like he had an opportunity. It was a pump fake, one dribble, he should have shot it. I text him during the game, man, that's one dribble pull up. You got to shoot that. Going into halftime, say you put the teammate in a bad spot. You got to shoot that. But no matter how many times I've said it to him, and going into year 5 now, the first 4 years he's heard it. Dude, you got to be more assertive in your offensive game. Listen, you got to. Hey, if there's 10 possessions, I ain't saying shoot it 8 times. But I need you to 50-50.
Get it up.
It's still gonna be 3. He gonna dribble handoff 7 times, and he gonna be aggressive. It's just what it is.
It ain't my game,
Right?
Pop. It just ain't my game.
And I gotta respect that.
Ain't my
right?
game.
So, but for Bron, it's the same thing. He's been blessed to play with good players, so he's had to tone that part of his game.
Yep.
He's never had to be that.
Except for when you're working out, where you can actually
By
see.
yourself, but that's
you can
still-
see it. You be like, damn, Bronny, won't you use this shit in the game? And it's like, I just don't like playing like that.
It's just not his
It's
style.
incapable.
Yeah.
Like skill set, yeah, but he's incapable of being in that moment. Like I tell KJ all the time, you're never gonna know if you're hot.
Yeah, if you don't shoot it.
You're never gonna know if you're on fire because you make a 3, you might shoot the next one, and if you miss it, you're not gonna shoot another.
Oh, yeah. That's
Right?
It's crazy.
But those are the developments. But see, that's the development at the middle school, high school level, where that's about selfishness.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in middle school and high school, it ain't about championship. It's about selfishness because this is going to dictate what you are later. Right? So if you're on these stacked teams and you're averaging, 6 shots and you're passing, making the right plays.
You don't know who the fuck you are.
What do you think growing? You're not going to turn into a 30-point scorer.
Facts. Facts.
I can't dial you up if you've never been dialed up. I can dial you down.
Yep.
Say, oh yeah, we got a bunch of stars on here. You've been taking 30 shots. We need to dial that down to 15. If you've been taking 5 shots the rest of your whole life, I can't say, hey man, I need to take 30. You've never had it in you.
Yep.
You just, the stars are there, you passing it, and then the bench players coming in, you become the vet.
Yeah.
I know, backdoor.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's exactly how you play.
You become one of those.
Y'all niggas don't know.
Yeah, you become the ultra passer. I love this. Oh, damn, I was about to say this.
Almost.
Update me. He missed that.
No, the chat don't miss.
No, keep going.
The chat don't miss.
going.
But that's the thing, man. So it's one of those things where even if you put him down there, he has a better chance of leading the team in assists and steals versus shot attempts and scoring.
Facts.
That's not gonna be his thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
But is that good enough for the Lakers?
He's gonna be a defender. It's his legacy.
That's the narrative. That's why everybody pushing the criticism so tough because of that.
It's his.
Is
ain't his
LeBron
father's
James
legacy.
Jr. being a role player good enough for the legacy?
That's his legacy.
I understand
made
that.
it.
I'm speaking from the outside.
He made it.
I'm speaking from the people like, hey man, is that actually good enough?
Yeah.
Rashad, but you know people are haters, so
It's his
nothing's ever
legacy.
good enough.
He made it to the league.
Second round?
Yeah.
My son was a 52nd pick.
LeBron James?
I cried like a baby.
What is
Junior.
What is LeBron James?
He's not as big as
LeBron James' legacy is LeBron James' legacy.
We know how people think, and we know that that's the
you
form. The expectation is, you're his son. You're supposed to be that guy.
No, you're not. No,
Why?
No, that's a narrative that people want to put on that can't.
You want to put that on him
That's
because
the point.
it's a
Right, so
it's a
It's
negative.
an unfair narrative.
It's a jealousy narrative, and it's a narrative
With
that we got to stop
criticism
doing. That.
attached.
No,
Let me ask you this.
no, that's that shit we do as black people.
So let me ask you this. So what father-son combination that's played in the league that play like their dad, that's been their dad, a skill set that's...
As far as like,
Either you're gonna be worse or better,
So you got the Currys that shoot it,
Yeah, but they better
right?
than
They
them.
got the shooter, but he shoot it better than Dale.
Yeah.
and play better than
And
that.
play better than
One
that.
was just a pure shooter. One was
So
you know,
this,
the Tim Hardaways don't look alike.
he was
they shoot
Tim
the
is
Gary
They
Payton's, the
shoot
Payton's
He's
the
an
on.
athlete, his daddy ain't.
The Payton.
Yeah, he's an athlete. His daddy ain't.
They
Payton's
play
ain't.
defense the
Gary
same. They play defense the same.
Who?
Both of the
No,
Paytons.
one was half and half.
Both of them. Hey, Lil GP,
Athletic as hell.
Probably better
Yeah.
at defense than
Yeah,
GP.
and he athlete too.
And
he
he's a crazy
athlete.
athlete.
And he's a crazy athlete. His daddy never was.
The Masons, the Glenn Robinson, none of them.
KJ Pollard.
I got Big Gary fucked up.
What,
Why do
athlete?
they have
Defensively,
big?
big.
No, we
big
said
Gary.
athlete.
Lil
His
GP.
son a better athlete.
Oh, no,
Lil
no,
GP is a
athlete.
monster.
Yeah, no.
Son a better athlete.
No, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that. No.
He got the defense.
Oh, yeah, no, I
and
thought you said he
athleticism.
played better defense than his dad.
He do.
Rashad did say that.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they both played. I mean, he's definitely athletic, but Big
It's
Gary.
different, man.
You add
Kobe
athleticism
and
to Gary Payton, bro.
That's fine, athleticism, but Gary.
Did you just hear what I said? Add
94 feet.
athleticism to
94
Gary
feet,
Payton.
and I'm gonna come down and do it, and I'm gonna come down and score too.
Yeah.
They're different defensive players.
Because
They're just
they
different.
played
They're just
against different
They play different.
players.
They're defenders, but they play different defensive.
I know. I'm just. No.
I would say this GP because these dudes got that thing on the string now,
And he's on it.
and he's on it. So they got more wiggle and stuff now than they had when Big GP was playing on guard.
That's fair,
right?
That's fair.
He was able to put this on you to guide you where you wanted him to go. He still was a hell of a defender, get his hands on
But then
it.
you got point guards back there when you got to do
Lil
this the whole
GP
time.
going up there to go get that
I'm
thing
with
off the
and
glass.
Andy
Off the
right
glass. He
here.
going to go, give me
They're
that.
both different though.
Yeah.
What you talking
It's different,
about?
But I just.
But he's able to guard guys
Blocking.
that got this, boom, boom, boom.
Get shit out of here.
So, but
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. But before we do, make sure you download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick. And plus, they got all types of things going on for October with their Boosttober specials. So download the app, support us, help us keep the lights on for season 3. We just getting started. We got hundreds of more episodes to go this year. But we're going to go back to Ant-Man real quick. So after drawing the ire of old heads, including Magic Johnson, for saying Michael Jordan was the only skilled player in his heyday, Anthony Edwards has once again decided to stir the pot. So during a Zoom interview with fellow Georgia native Chris Tucker for Interview Magazine, Tucker asked Ant if he liked the way Kobe and Jordan went at their teammates from a leadership standpoint, and Ant had this response. He said, I can agree to disagree because in today's game, everybody's different. You can't talk to everybody the same. You got to talk to players differently. Certain players can take it. I talked to some of my teammates like, hey, get your shit together. But some players, you got to talk to them on the side. You can't really cuss them out in front of everybody. You just got to know how to do it. So first things first, before we get into this, for a player he can't cuss out in front of everybody, is Ant talking about Gobert?
might not be.
Okay.
Might be somebody else.
I mean,
you never know.
It's just called know your personnel. I mean, that's all. I mean,
KYP?
KYP,
You know.
baby.
he was complaining about how Mike and Kobe talk.
Just that leadership style,
Yeah, but
going at guys, criticizing
I
teammates.
mean, listen, if you want to win in the NBA, you're gonna have to get down and dirty. Like, you can't just come in there soft. Like, I get, you got to know your personnel, but like those guys, like if you want to be a killer on that level, you're gonna have to talk a little bit. Like if you can't, it's like we in the battle. Like,
No,
His leadership is different. Like, what was Magic Johnson's leadership? Did he cuss people out?
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
We don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Was Steph Curry? Was he cuss people out?
He's
his personality.
more like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm pretty sure
saying
Jokic
he
ain't say nothing to nobody. Right? Giannis don't.
So Steph never had to because they had Draymond,
Green.
right? So
How about I mean, what I'm saying is,
I'm sure Giannis has.
everybody's style is your team is your.
just lead by example.
So you don't
Right.
think when they having conversations,
No,
team, he don't say nothing now?
No,
Giannis.
it's not his personality.
Giannis.
He might say, well, guys, we need to play harder, guys, we need to do these things,
playing
guys,
like
we need to do
Beachy?
this, right? I don't think he's challenging guys individually.
Jokic, I know.
Like-
They said Jokic didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he's not challenging guys individually like those other guys did, like he's speaking of. So like we spoke yesterday, I'm a firm believer, man, when it comes to sports, put your feelings in your pocket.
Bet.
When we're in the locker room or when we're on the bench or when we're in these trenches together, put your feelings in your pocket. Because winning or losing don't care about your feelings.
Okay.
Sure don't.
So you agree with the sentiment that leadership can be one way for everybody?
No.
Yeah,
As far as like he's
Absolutely.
saying trying to cater to certain niggas.
absolutely. No.
One more in the
$50.
book.
$50. You didn't get the full one out. You didn't get the full one out.
No, it's $100.
Oh, but as far as like
Because I've done said a bunch of halves.
as far as like trying to cater to certain guys,
I never-
it's like I believe like it's
I didn't come up that way.
it's full for everybody. Like this is like you said, lead by example. If I'm leading by example and I have an expectation for my teammates to be professional, where's the need for leadership? If everybody comes in professional,
and
there's
that-
only
that-
direction at that time.
So it's direct. So I play for Bob Huggins. I can only speak on my situation. I play for Bob Huggins, and it wasn't asked. It wasn't. I'm gonna cater to you. No, there was none of that. So either you're gonna do it this way or you're not gonna play. That's where I could. That's why I know in the NBA it's not. You can't approach everybody that way, but I can challenge you to do your job.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting paid to do a job. I can challenge you individually in a way to do your job. It's not degrading you, it's not talking bad, I'm gonna challenge you to do your job.
Get you ready for
And that's what Mike did, that's what Kobe did. I challenge you to be your best.
Yep.
In order for you to be, I'm gonna be my best, in order for you to get the best out of you, this is what I know. So if I'm leading here, if I'm doing it this way, if you get the best, of course I'm superior. His skill set, Michael Jordan, right? His skill set and everything in scoring was superior to his teammates. We wasn't expecting him to be Michael Jordan. I tell everybody, you tap your ability. You get as good as you gonna get and working as hard as you gonna get, and we can bring this thing together and be successful.
Yeah.
Like Kobe said, we told somebody, well, so why would I pass you the ball? I saw the way you work, right? Mm-hmm. So you think the guy was working?
So that's a good leader?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, watch out.
You said it too, Gil.
Wait, no. Well, what I'm saying is, if I have a team, 15 players, and as the leader, I have this hard stance of if you can't work, you don't play.
Or if you're not helping us.
And I got 7 of us.
You're not helping us.
Okay, cool. I got 7
You 7 what?
players.
7 players that's following
and
him.
the other 8 ain't following. How's that a good leader? 8 people, you can't
So in
can't
order to
talk
play-
to 8 people to get them on the same page.
Well, in order to, because you got to learn from the people that's doing it the right way that's playing.
But what I'm saying, there's 8 people you don't know how to talk to make it a full 15.
Well, who's leading the other 8? Who's the other leader? That's the
Now
question.
that's the problem. So you're not a
If
leader.
I'm
You
the
can't-
star
I
and
thought
I
if you're
got
the leader,
7 followers,
if this
that
is
mean
a
these
pack,
other
I'm
8
supposed to be able to get everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah,
there.
so
no,
if
no
there's-
child left
Like,
behind.
wait,
wait,
five rings.
But if
It
there's-
might take
There's
some
no
longer.
child left behind.
But
right?
it might take some longer to buy in.
Right.
But guess,
But if-
in order for you to get on this 94.50, you gonna buy
we
in.
going this way.
But that's-
if 8 go
Right.
this way, that means somebody leading y'all to go
But
that way.
But that's a dictator. It's not a leader.
Well, hey, call it what you wanna.
How is it a dictator? If we
Because
going
I
this
played
way
for a coach
and you
that
go
was-
that way,
I played
that means
for
you
a coach that
decided
was
to
a
go that way.
dictator.
But that
This is dictatorship. You're gonna play hard and you're gonna
that
do it my
doesn't-
way.
but that doesn't-
I'm not asking you.
But that doesn't consider a great leader.
Why not?
Because if I need to talk to you a certain way,
So
if
we
I
going-
need, what I'm saying,
Let me
if
ask you-
I can talk to, if I can talk to you,
That too, but
if
let me
I
ask you
can
this.
talk to you
Let me ask you
grimy and you gonna play hard, cool.
So let me ask
If
you
I
this.
talk to him grinding and I lose him, I need to talk to him in a
But
way
are we
where he
winning?
performs at the same level
But are
as
we
you.
winning though?
Let me ask you this.
That's the key thing.
Let
Are
me
we
ask- hold
winning?
on.
Are we winning?
Are
I'm
we
gonna
winning?
take this in a different direction, but
you're not winning.
it's still in this what we're
Yeah,
talking
you're doing it
about
for
in the
nothing.
sport, in
Get
the
something.
sense of talking to people a certain way and getting best results, right? Let me ask you this. when they lining up, when they go to boot camp for the Marines or whatever, you think they picking and choosing how they speaking to you?
No.
Because you got to be on the same accord, and we got to be lined up together. And if you're not, then somebody gonna die. You're here to do your job. I don't have time to worry about if your feelings get hurt when I tell you to get in this damn dirt.
And do them fucking
And do these,
push-ups.
I don't have time to think about that.
But the problem
because I'm trying to lead this group.
But that's not the same. Because I get to say, I want you, I don't want you. You can't do that on the team. In the Army, you can fail and you don't have to be on this team anymore. So whatever I say, this is what we're going to do.
Listen, but still, the
on the team,
it's the message.
But what I'm saying is, I don't have to.
But the message don't change.
I don't need the weak link. I can keep getting rid of the weak link.
But the message doesn't change. They're not worried about your feelings.
But on your team, you have a weak link. So if you don't know how to talk to the weak link to make him feel a part of this team, how can you call yourself a real leader?
Because if you want to play, you buy in.
And why is he the weak link?
Hey, he not.
Why?
We go get somebody.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep the same momentum in everything.
If you don't
we do.
buy in,
if you don't want to, all right.
Yes.
If you
That's
don't
7
buy
that want to
in,
go that way.
That got nothing to do with leadership.
7.
That got to do with pride as somebody that's actually
Especially if we winning.
following.
But in the league, we're dealing with different personalities.
We're dealing with a bunch of kids now that's still on the nipple. It's just on the funnel.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
that's
For
a fact.
sure.
No, that's
That's
a
what
fact.
we're dealing with.
For sure.
They definitely
These
ain't left
days,
that
right?
nipple.
For sure.
It's a lot of babying. It's a lot of this going on. It ain't, in my opinion, it ain't enough tough love going
Facts.
on with sports.
Facts.
Everybody's being catered to and slapped on the ass. You're doing a good job, young man.
Because sometimes you might need to.
No, I'm not going to tell you. So why would I? Would you want me to tell you you're doing a good job? No, you're not doing a good job. You suck today. Why would you want me to tell you you're doing a good job?
Yes, Kane.
No, I'm not going
I
to
would
blow
appreciate
smoke
that.
up your ass.
But sometimes
Piss down your back and tell you it's raining.
Sometimes I need to. If I need him to run through the wall,
run through the
I can
wall.
tell you, run through that motherfucking wall, and you are strong enough mentally to do it. Cool. But if I need him to run through the wall and talking to him like that might not help. Hey, you know what? For the betterment of the team, I might need you to go in there at a nice little speed to go through this wall. And the way it registers him, he might do it.
Oh, how about this? Hey, you know what? You don't want to run through the wall. Hey, Josiah, I need you to show him how to run through this wall. Run through the motherfucking wall. That's it. Now, Josiah just ran through the wall. You know what I'm gonna do? Hey, Josiah, you now starting in front of Gil.
And I'm gonna be like, why am I running through the wall?
Because you need to do what Josiah do.
There's a teacher in school, right? There's a classroom, there's a teacher, right? And then you have A students and then you have F students, right? Are the F students Fs because they're dumb? Or they didn't know how to process the information that was given?
The F students are in the back laughing and
don't know where they
joking,
are.
and they not paying attention.
We don't know, but
they don't do their homework. They don't read.
But is it possible they could be smarter than the A students?
Could be.
If you approach them, if you approach
So
them.
how do you get that? How do you get the A out of the student?
Put them in the front row.
No.
Get them out the back.
So you adjusted.
You're sitting in the back.
you adjusted.
No, I keep giving you F.
So you learn.
Until you learn.
You don't. Now you 17.
I mean,
and
you're going to change.
You still in the 8th grade.
Then you listen.
You still in the 8th grade. You're 17. You're in the 8th grade.
Man, wait, hold on. We all play the sport. We know there's visual learners.
Yep. Okay.
And there's people you can talk to.
Okay.
Sometimes the visual,
that's not what we're talking about.
It is.
No.
Because if you don't know how to, how to speak
we're
to
not
him
talking
to
about
get him
learning.
to perform, how do you?
Yeah, because
We're
not talking about teaching.
We're not talking about teaching.
We're talking about leadership and following the leader.
And getting you to play hard.
I'm trying to ramp
trying
you
to get
up.
the
What's
best
up,
out of
bro?
you.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
And then you talking about, I'm going to go over here. I don't like the way you talking to me. That's sensitive, emotional stuff.
Yeah.
That's emotional
Put your
shit.
feelings in your pocket.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Because winning
you don't
and losing
you don't
don't
like
care.
the way I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I don't need you to talk
You the tone police.
Because
Why
like
you
some
tone
like a
police?
trainer. I mean,
I don't
people
like
going
the
to
way
train.
you
You got the
tone,
trainer.
yeah.
One more.
That's listen. What you're asking for, I do in my household.
I don't need you to.
Right?
I don't need you to. I'm a type of person. I don't need you to ramp me up. Shut up.
But what you listen.
Shut up. Just keep the count. I'm gonna do me. I don't need you to. Come on. One more. I'm not the type of person. I don't need you. Shut the fuck up.
So on the
I mean, but that
team,
might be their personality.
It's a personality.
On the team, what you saying right now, you would be the guy that's like, I don't need all that leadership shit from you.
No, I don't need, I know I can talk to Andre Bloch a certain way. I couldn't talk to Nick Young a certain way. I can talk to Karan Tufju. I can cuss at him,
Might not be able to say nothing to this person. So I got to be able to know how to talk so they're all playing at 100% level.
Well, see, that's the problem.
But they seeing the inconsistency.
See, that's
how
the
you
problem
treat
for me.
everybody. They seeing
See,
your
that's the problem for me, Gil.
Because you
Because guess
softer
what
than
we
him,
are?
and you
Hold
come
on.
at me.
Because guess what? Everybody that you name, guess what? They getting a paycheck. They're professional athletes.
You ain't babysitting them. You ain't
what
gotta babysit their
what you're
emotions.
speaking of is the way that you have to parent.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah, that's a
I
Or
can't
date.
talk-
That's how you
I
date.
can't talk this. I can talk to KJ crazy as shit. I can't talk to Cameron that way. I can't talk to Sierra that way. I can't talk to.
So if you was coaching, so if you was coaching them all on the same team,
But I'm not.
So you'd rather lose. So the way you talk to
Me to get the
KJ,
best
you would
out of
lose
my-
the other four.
No, I can talk to him a certain way to get the best out of him.
As a parent.
As a parent.
So I'm talking about as a coach.
I won't coach I've never coached
If
my
you
kids for
have
that
to coach
reason.
him now.
He
We're
wouldn't.
talking
He said he
hypotheticals.
wouldn't parent him.
It's
He
not
would
about,
coach them.
you know they're
I
all
will coach
different.
my kids different than I parent my kids,
Facts.
Gil.
What I'm saying is, if you have to
If
coach
I'm
them,
coaching my kids, I don't care about Cameron. Did I ever care about your feelings when it came to basketball? What is it? Dude,
I believe it.
dude, I don't
Try to get
care.
more.
Between those lines is war.
And we get in the afterwards, and your dad. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not coaching my kids the way I'm parenting my kids. I don't care about his feelings during basketball.
Yeah, get your feelings
I
out
don't
of it.
care.
it ain't about his feelings.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. It's
Yes.
about yours.
Yes, it's about his feelings.
It's like how you can't call
Because if I
yourself
can
a
get the-
leader
I can
if
get
you
the best out
can't
of you.
adapt to all of the
Why would I
elements.
adapt if I'm trying to get the best out of everybody?
Like you can't.
And we're
you-
all doing the same thing, Gil.
You have to
We're
be
all
able-
not doing different things. We're all in unison. That's why
We're trying to accomplish one goal.
the leadership
we're
has
all
to be
trying to
done.
accomplish one
That's
goal.
the problem. We're all doing different things
Are we
on
trying
the
to accomplish
court.
one goal?
And it's
One goal.
The one goal is to win.
But we're all doing different things,
one
meaning
goal
we
is to
all
win.
have different responsibilities
To go to the one goal.
to the one goal.
Boom. It's all
Now,
that matters.
your
That
job,
goal is very
now
hostile
your
to get.
job,
I don't need you to baby me for me to do my job.
maybe I don't need
I don't
to-
need you to talk soft to me.
Yeah.
I'm a
You.
grown-ass man.
That's you.
Put some fucking bass in your
Maybe
voice.
somebody else I need to talk to him
What
that
did I
way
say about
to
the-
get him to the same
What did I say?
goal.
Hold on. What did I say about the Monty Williams situation on this very couch?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
You got a curse at him?
You gotta curse at him.
They gotta understand 4-letter words,
These are millionaires.
right?
Millionaires.
You can't talk
We're
to
not
them. Listen,
babying these dudes.
Hey, don't.
you can't
not
talk
today.
to them a certain way.
It all depends.
They lost 27 straight games.
And you soft shoeing with these dudes,
And you can't do that, man.
stepping around on it, nigga.
Right? You can't.
So right next
Gil,
time.
I said
You can't.
No, it hasn't worked.
It has.
Steve Kerr might have been the only one that maybe took that approach because that's been really, really. I guarantee Phil was cussing people out.
I seen Draymond Green cuss everybody out. Never seen him cuss out Steph because he understood Steph is different than the rest of them.
You know
So
what
let me ask you
that
this.
difference is.
So that
let me ask you
he's
this.
better
So
than that
he-
leader.
he's better
think
than
about it.
me.
That
Bigger,
leader.
better than me.
that-
He
if
talk
he's
to
a
him like
leader, that leader talked to all of them different to get the best out of all of them.
Who Draymond talk to different?
I'm sure he talked to Steph the same way he talked to everybody else. He's not.
Absolutely.
There's no off switch.
Ain't
with
no
him.
off switch.
I'm sure in locker room. I'm
Just 'cause
sure.
we ain't
called
okay,
Steph out.
So now we have to.
Bro, they have been in.
So
Not
now we
Steph.
have to- so now we have to have seen it for it to happen.
Come
Let's
on,
stop the
man.
bullshit,
yeah,
Gil.
he doing that, man. He can't
So
do
now
that,
we have to
man.
see it for it to happen.
We know it. We know
Bro,
it.
they've been in too many battles not
We
to.
know.
Because
We know Dre's checks.
Because we don't know we don't know if Jordan talked to all of his
Shaq,
teammates
but no,
the
I
same
don't
way
know.
or
But
Kobe.
he's-
the
they-
same
Hey,
way.
swing that, man. That's a quick
No,
shot.
no,
Come on,
push
man.
it.
What has
That's
been
a
the
check.
narrative, Gil?
There's evidence Michael Jordan talked to his teammates like that.
And there's evidence Kobe talked to his teammates.
And there's
For sure.
evidence.
And they won.
That
And they
Draymond
won
talked to
11
his
rings.
teammates.
They weren't talking to all of them.
They won 11 rings out of talking like.
What teammates? What teammates?
So he didn't
What
talk to
teammates?
KD crazy?
He wasn't talking to Charles Oakley
I
like
said
that.
Steph and Clay.
Just because we haven't
Looney?
seen it,
I'm sure.
just because we haven't seen it hasn't
Yeah, what'd you
happened.
just say? I'm sure
Right?
Dre probably said, "Yo, Steph, pass that." I was like,
Yes.
"Come on, man! Like, goddamn, get
Andre
off of it."
Iguodala said he had to step in between him a couple
everything that-
times.
so just
So he
because
can
we
go
haven't
step
seen
in
it
between
believe
him
it.
a
I
couple
believe that.
Wait,
times.
hold on. How long has Draymond Green and Curry been playing?
8 years.
8 years.
So you don't think he's cursed him out?
How many games
For sure.
have we watched him curse
Well,
out Steph Curry?
So like I said,
It doesn't have to be in
just
the
because we
game.
haven't seen it.
It's longer than
let me
that
ask you
year.
this.
Who would be that
Let me
dumb
ask
to
you
just
this.
cuss your
Have you
teammate
watched
out like,
every single one of
Well,
their
Draymond
games
is
since
that
they've
dumb. I
been in
think
the league?
Draymond would
They've been
be
together
Draymond.
12
Hold on,
seasons.
hold on. Have you watched every single one of their games?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their practices?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their shoot arounds?
No.
Have you watched every single one of their film sessions?
No.
So how do you know what I'm? So how do you know?
Hey, did we see him?
How do you know?
Did he cuss out KD?
How do you know?
We only
One time.
Yeah.
We seen it one time. That's all we needed.
So
Have we seen it one time on anybody else?
No.
So just because we
But he
haven't
had
seen
a
it, hasn't
reason to
happened.
do it that time.
So we can assume it hasn't happened because we haven't seen it.
Yes.
If we can assume it does, when we do see it,
We've seen some video.
Gil, it could be in the game.
I'm sure he has got into it with other players. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen some video.
sure.
We've
No,
seen
for
some
sure.
video.
Get off the ball, bro.
For sure he's
Hey,
done
Steph,
that.
get off the ball, bro.
For sure he's done that.
You said he did. I'm saying he didn't.
So
I believe he has.
one way to-
I mean,
I
they've
believe he
been,
didn't.
they've been in
one
too
way to
many big
solve
games and too many battles.
I
I
believe
know
he did.
one
Since
person
we
on
didn't
this
see
couch
it,
got the man number.
we didn't
Call
see
him
it
up.
out of 12 years.
One person on this couch got the man phone
Brandon,
number.
can you call Steph and
What
see-
I'm saying is,
see if him
we
and Dre-
done watched this man choke people, punch people,
And you think
cuss people out on national TV,
you think-
but we haven't seen it in Steph or Clay.
So just because we ain't seen it,
because he
didn't
talks
happen.
to them different.
Just because we ain't seen it, didn't happen. Stop it, Gil.
KD's done blew up is because Draymond was in the wrong. Because he was telling him, he shot the shot, KD was telling him pass, KD was wide open.
facts?
So there's no been
Hey,
no,
Cameron, we
there's
gotta
not
get him
been
on the
not
couch.
one scenario where
That we've
Draymond
seen.
wanted Clay
That we've
or Steph
seen.
to pass the ball,
That we've seen.
and he didn't
they didn't blow up.
naturally just
Let me-
say anything.
Let me ask a question.
So like I said, have you watched all their games, all their practice, all their shooting? So have you watched any of them?
No.
So therefore, you're naive, so you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
he knows this though.
Have you
your
seen?
complete is in
Have you
space.
seen any of Kobe's all his practices
don't-
games?
don't let him
We can
go
do the
this way.
same
Don't
thing on the
let
other
him- don't let
way.
him go down this
God
road.
damn, we can do it. We can do it the other way on Michael Jordan and Kobe.
so-
So how do we know they didn't
Words
talk
out
to
of their
people
teammates'
nice?
mouth.
So
The words out of their teammates' mouth.
what did Jordan Poole say about Draymond Green?
Well, what did Jordan
What was
say? If
that
you don't
t-shirt
like the
wore?
way I lead-
What was that T-shirt I wore? Who's in the backpack?
But did he?
Who's in the back? Draymond is
say
in
that
Steph Curry's Gucci backpack.
Clay is. I'm
Draymond
Just
is.
'cause
I'm asking for the same
Are you gonna
right?
talk
like I
crazy to the
said,
nigga
I'm
that's
asking
in
for
the
Clay
backpack? Are you
like
gonna
I
talk?
said.
or Curry.
Add it to the
I
list.
guarantee
Sid.
it's happened.
That's it. Right? We can say Michael
I
Jordan
guarantee
cussed
it's
out the
happened.
people we seen him,
I guarantee
but then he
it's
cussed
happened.
out everybody.
I guarantee
You
it's
don't know.
happened.
I seen Kobe
One
cuss
thing
out the
I know
whole
about
everybody in
Draymond
practice.
Green.
Man,
From what I've
Kobe
seen
walked out
about
of practice.
Draymond Green, there's no off switch with his leadership.
Especially if
That's
you're in a
crazy
team
that
setting.
it.
I believe
If
that.
you messing up
That's
in a
crazy.
team
What
setting,
I've seen of
I'm
it,
gonna take it.
We ain't seen it in one game.
From what I've seen of, just because we ain't seen it, it didn't happen, right?
I believe it.
You've only seen it one time, that was with KD, so you think that one time
Just isolated.
For everybody.
No, I'm sure it's other times. We just don't. We ain't going back to the games. They have gotten into it plenty of
For
times,
sure.
bro. They've been in too many battles.
Yes.
They've lost. Like, come on, bro. You're definitely. There's going.
Or we can just see. He probably knows how to talk to those guys.
No, not him.
Go ahead.
Not him.
When you talk basketball, that's knowing how to
Not
talk
him.
to guys.
Not in the battle.
When you to correct a guy in basketball, that's talking to him. I could talk to you because you know you messed up. You messed up. I'm accountable. I messed up. I hear you, bro. You know what? You're right. You're right. You got a right to correct. You got a right to correct me if we're playing team ball. That's a no-brainer.
But again, I can talk to you a certain way. I can talk to you a certain way. I can talk to him a certain way. You can't
That's
talk
going
to
beyond.
everybody the same
But that's
way
going beyond
and expect
basketball.
the same result.
Hey,
going
Like,
beyond
I'm
basketball.
sorry.
It's going
If you're
beyond.
saying someone is soft in here and you have the same, what would happen
Do your job.
if
Let me ask you a
if
question.
we talk to James Harden reckless?
Let me ask you a
is
question.
James Harden still gonna be James Harden?
I got a question for
Who
you.
he got
Right?
respect for, it depends on who he got
Right?
respect for.
So I got a question
Now,
for
if
you.
James Harden is not being James Harden and he's
about
being
leadership,
this
right?
this okay dude, then you're
So
not a
can-
leader getting
can
the
that
best
leadership-
out of him.
Can a leadership come from coach or player that we're speaking of? Right?
What was the leadership when Russell averaged a triple-double in Washington?
Okay.
What was the leadership in Lakers? Did they get a triple-double out of him? He just averaged one
Well,
a
are
few
you
months
saying that
before.
LeBron is not a good leader?
What I'm saying
me ask you
is,
this.
was the
Saying LeBron not a good
leadership
leader?
getting a triple-double out of him?
Did LeBron
Let me
get a
ask you this.
triple-double out of him?
Yeah, let me
Right?
ask you a question.
No, right?
No.
He was all fucked up mentally, right? They wasn't talking to him
His leader wasn't
to
talking
get
to
the
him.
best results out of him.
So what franchise, let me ask you a question. What franchise
was the leader for
in
the Lakers?
football has the most Super Bowls?
Say it again, Brandon. Don't say it under your breath.
Who has the most Super Bowls?
Who has the most Super Bowls? I don't watch.
I think New England's up there, right?
New England? Okay.
I think they're up there, right? The Patriots?
Patriots?
If I'm not mistaken,
It's the
they had the same head coach through all of them.
Okay.
Do you think he deviated?
hell no.
No. Yes.
You talk to Brady the same way you talk to the other players?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. And
didn't
Tom
deviate.
said it. And Tom has said it.
He didn't
What?
deviate.
Tom has said it. He said Bill
He
never
didn't
treated me
deviate.
different.
He had to. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bill never treated me different.
So you think Bill
You
Belichick
think never
deviated
treated
the
me
way he
different.
coached?
Wait.
He had.
You think Bill Belichick deviate the way he coached?
No, I didn't
Not
say.
a chance.
Talk to the players.
Deviate.
I'm not treating Tom Brady any different than
Gil, it
anybody
means
else
the
out
same
here.
thing, Gil.
So
it means the same thing.
So you're saying that
the way he led his team didn't deviate.
Talk to the players. So you think he talked
Do your fucking job.
You think
is
he
what
talked
Bill
to
Belichick
Antonio
always said.
Brown the same way he talked to
Absolutely.
Josh Gordon? You think he talked to him the same way he talked to Brady?
Yes.
Or he talked to them a way that they can function?
Yes. Randy Moss could say the same thing.
Hey,
man, Bill didn't change
he
nothing.
talked to him a certain way
to
get the best opportunity out of
special. I thought Bill was going to treat me special. He didn't treat me
nowhere
close.
We don't know.
That's what Randy Moss said when he got to New England.
I'm pretty sure.
The words out of these people's mouth.
T.O. got there. He's like, man, I thought I was going to be special, but no.
Special too.
These the word out of these people's mouth. Man, the man
to the
didn't
coach.
deviate.
Me and the coach who had a special bond. Well, no, ain't no special bond. He said, you get treated like everybody out.
Go do your job and get out my face.
Get out of my face.
And run that route.
No, I'm not sending you no cookies. My wife ain't baking nothing for you.
Did they win? Did they win?
Who?
Did they win with Doug?
With Randy Moss and T.O.?
They know. They win with
They won with other people that showed up and did what the fuck he said to do.
Exactly.
Wes Welkers and Julian Edelman.
He got what, 6 of them, right?
Trust me. That's what it is, man. We're not deviating.
Not deviating.
That's not
the way I coach and the way I lead. I'm not deviating.
We don't know.
Yes.
We definitely know.
No.
We definitely know.
But like I said, because it didn't happen, or because we didn't see it, it didn't happen, in your opinion.
Yeah.
No, if you can say it happened for that and we didn't see it, then we should be able to do the other thing. We should be able to go 50-50 on this, right?
So let me ask you a question. Things throughout history, right, that's in history books and shit like that, have you seen them?
Seen what?
The things that's listed in history books and shit like that.
That you would deem to be true and factual.
Have you seen
You've
them?
never seen happen.
But so did that mean they didn't happen?
Talking history.
Now let me ask
right?
it. No.
So that mean they didn't happen?
You really think I think about Cowboys and Indians?
I'm not talking about. So that's
Native Americans.
So you gonna go that far back? So that's cool. So that never happened?
I don't know. I watched the movie.
Certain things never happened because you didn't see it. Because we didn't see it with our own two eyes.
You're arguing that it did. I'm arguing that it didn't. But your argument is the same as mine, so it should be 50-50.
How? Because you said that
if you didn't see it but you believe it, why can I not see it also and not believe it?
Because there's proof.
Because there's fucking proof.
There's proof in what you're talking about. You're just saying
show me the proof. No, show me the proof.
You're just saying that you weren't there. You're saying he wasn't there and he didn't see it.
Okay, how about show me the proof that Draymond yelled at Steph Curry and Clay?
Well, I asked this man to hit his friend up and asked.
I said, show me the proof.
No.
I think we did not see it.
So the words out of Steph Curry's mouth means nothing.
Show me the proof.
So I'm sure
they've gotten into it.
I'm sure.
Gil.
I'm sure too.
Gil. So
we're both sure.
So the words out of he just hit. So I asked him to text Steph Curry. So if this man says yes, that means nothing.
Did you see it?
Yo,
I'm saying the same shit you're saying. Am I not?
You're moving the goalpost.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing, right?
You're
They're assuming that Jordan cussed out all 13. So
I'm not assuming shit.
For us to believe it, we need to talk to all 13.
I'm going to the source.
You're going to the
Technically,
I'm going to the source.
Then you got to call Clay because he's in there too.
We said Steph.
He was one. I said Clay too.
So now you added
so
hit
Clay.
So call him.
So
now you want to move the goalpost. So now you want to call Looney. You want to call Looney. You want to call JaVale McGee.
Who you want to call?
Who else? You want to call Sean Livingston? You want to call Andre Iguodala? You want to call everybody?
What was my initial thing? You have to talk to everybody different. So that means if you have,
you think you talk to Steph that way?
If you have 13 players on the team. You are saying all 13 got to be talking about the same. That means if one didn't, then I win.
If one didn't what?
If one didn't get talked to that way, I win.
Hey, one thing I know.
Because he's saying all 13 got to be talked to the same way.
I was saying Calipari didn't talk to Marcus Camby the same way that he would talk to the rest of the team.
Because Marcus Camby was the star.
It don't matter. That's
just the way Calipari coached.
And it starts with the star. It trickles down. If I talk to the star a certain way, I don't have to change the way I talk to anybody else. That's why they target the star. It's called the buck breaking. You buck break the main guy. I'm giving you an example.
Rashad, I feel like that's a little.
That's a coach, not a player.
That's how it goes.
A coaching situation.
That's how it goes.
The player.
That's more Django.
That's how it goes. I got to target him.
The player. We're talking about.
That's more of a chain Django.
But if I give him the same treatment as everybody else, everybody know you're not getting.
I said, does that leadership come in coach and player? So now you only talking about the player?
Yeah, this
I asked that question.
This started with Michael.
But I asked the question though, Gil.
Did I answer it?
Yes.
What did I say?
And you said yes.
You said yes.
I said what?
I asked that leadership come from coach and player. And you said yes.
Player.
So you.
All right, go ahead.
This dude over here.
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Jordan.
But I asked,
I said as a player,
and I
you
furthered the
can't talk to
conversation. So
your teammates.
therefore, I asked you a specific question. Does this leadership we speak of, can it come from coach and player? And your answer was yes.
Okay, yes.
So therefore, don't go back to we just talking about the player then.
So, do you think this is a great leader? If I have 15 players on my team, or just I have a tribe of something, and only 4 or 5 make it to the finish line because they understood, they listened to my voice. That is a great leader to you? Because he got 5 to 6 people to the finish line because he talked. What about the rest?
So why didn't
what
they
makes
get
it?
to the finish
I thought a great leader supposed to be able to identify with everybody.
No, he's supposed to.
I'm supposed to get everybody to the finish line. I've never seen an alpha male wolf leave people behind because they cannot keep up. He makes sure the whole.
What are you talking about?
You ran with wolves before?
Are you talking? What do you mean he hasn't?
You ran with wolves before?
Bro, how you gonna put 20 people on his back?
I watched this game.
You ran with wolves before?
I'm saying a lion or anything that's in charge, he doesn't just. He just doesn't
a male
protect
lion
the
lead
strong.
A male lion lead with fear.
He makes sure everybody gets to the destination.
He leads with fear.
So you think Bronny's a good leader then, because the way he can talk to everybody?
Male lion lead with fear.
A good leader.
Hold on, say it again.
Every leader's different.
Don't nobody eat the daddy.
So if Michael Jordan talked to everybody grimy, you think Phil did too?
They won 6
Who you think talked to them to make them perform well with Michael Jordan?
So I got a question.
Does Phil sound like he sounds like Michael Jordan? No.
I got a question.
Right?
Ooh.
So if he's the leader, then we can say the coach did not talk to everybody the same.
Ooh. Kenyon, last question, and we got to move on. Last question, Mr. Martin.
So with these people that we are speaking of that led a certain way, right? That Anthony Edwards mentioned, so she wanted to talk about the player. With them leading that way and being that kind of a leader, how many championships they got in between them?
11.
2 guys.
11.
I'm just asking.
11.
I'm asking.
Oh.
11, right?
11. Yeah.
That seemed pretty fucking successful to me.
But who was the leader of that team? But the reason why he's saying that because he's around different leaders now. Like LeBron James and Katie, they probably talk different.
Was Jordan the leader or was Phil the leader?
He be searching for this.
Phil was also a leader.
Michael Jordan was the leader of that team.
Now, did Phil Jackson...
Phil with the yoga.
Michael Jordan was a leader
Now, how
of that
did
team.
Phil talk to Michael Jordan? Did Phil talk to Michael Jordan and say, wait, talk to Steve Kerr? No. But he got the best out of them, right? He needed to make sure that they were mentally prepared to play with Michael Jordan. Because I'm pretty sure whatever championship you're going to name, I'm guarantee you the leader is still the same person on all of them, right? Phil Jackson?
That's the point. No, he's the coach. He's the coach. He's the coach. He's the coach, Gil.
Oh, do we have a Mostly Fans question? So let's move on to Mostly Fans. Presented by Underdog Fantasy. Oh, you put a little extra on it at least. We appreciate we are getting our money's worth. Check is in the mail. We will take it out of the N-word fund and send you a little bit over.
Because it's growing.
So, first question from the crowd.
Who was the leader on Kobe and Shaq's team when they first started playing together? When they first won their championships? Was it Shaq, was it Kobe, or was it Phil?
According to Gil, it was Phil.
Who had to convince Kobe to pass the ball to Shaquille and Shaquille not to slap on Kobe?
So convincing and leading it. So that's
what's the
what is the difference? I have to talk to you a certain way so you can pass the ball to him. I gotta relax. I'll make sure he. That's not what Phil did with
Convince him that this is the best way to win.
So do you
convince him this is the best way to win?
Then how did he talk to them? Did he talk to them all the same way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson did?
Yes. As the Zen master.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody that
Absolutely.
played for Phil said
what was that standard? So we understand.
Like I just
Pass
asked,
the ball,
man.
get off the ball.
What was the standard
Get
of
off
Phil
the
Jackson?
ball.
You got the first.
Get off the ball,
Like-
Mike.
Give Shaq.
The question I just asked.
Scotty.
Once again.
Triangle.
Hey, once again.
What was Phil Jackson's motto then?
Run it.
Because we know what Kobe's motto was.
Win.
So what was Phil's motto?
win.
Because it was the opposite
Let's
of
win.
Kobe's.
Let's win.
So
Let's
it
win.
wasn't the same
Let's
standard.
win. Let's
It
win.
was.
What does that mean?
Let's win. Let's win.
Together.
Let's win.
Together.
And how do we do that?
Let's
Get
win.
off the ball.
You yell at him, I
Get
don't.
off the ball.
So
Coach.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Get off
Give
the
Shaq-
ball.
Give Shaq the
Get
ball
off the
the first
ball.
three.
Yeah, get him.
And then you take over the
Feed
ball.
the big fella. What? And then Phil did what? Phil had the conversation with Kobe.
So, man,
How was that conversation?
Let me ask you this.
That
I got
conversation
another
was, we
question.
need-
I got
we need
another
you to
question.
dial
I got
back.
another question about this leader
Big
that
fella
you
just came back.
Whoa, hold on. I got another question about this leader that you're talking about, Phil Jackson, right? I got a question, girl. How many other championships he got without Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant?
The same as
I
that.
asked her, how many does he have?
The same as them having
Fuck
none
you
without
talking
him.
Exactly. How
I asked a
many?
specific question.
How
So my
many does he
How many
have?
does he have?
Them.
Zero.
He only
Y'all
coached
can't
them.
move the fucking goalpost.
So
on me.
my
Ask a specific fucking
it
question.
still doesn't change the
The
topic.
leader that you speak of, how many championships does he have without Michael Jordan?
One.
Zero.
And or Kobe Bryant?
Two.
Zero.
So he's not the leader of
So
the
how
team,
many?
dog. He's the coach.
How many championships they have
He's the
without him?
coach.
How many championships
the coach.
do they have without him? It's
He's
the
the
same
coach.
narrative.
Are
They're
they the same
leader of the
players?
team.
Hey, are they the same
How
players?
he's the coach.
Are they the same
How?
players
Go.
that actually lead the same way?
How?
The two players we're talking about lead the same way.
Yes.
And they only had one coach.
That's why, isn't it?
And that was the coach. Like, are y'all
Coach,
not?
they're not lead. He's the coach. He's not the leader of those situations.
But
Those
he's the coach. He's not the leader of those
Because
situations.
those individuals are the same guy.
But now
He is the coach. He is not the leader of those situations.
So was Bob? So Bob? That's what I'm saying. Now, so was Bob Huggins the leader of the team, or were you the leader of the team?
Bob Huggins.
Okay.
Bob Huggins was. Because everybody did what the fuck Bob Huggins said, or
Facts.
you wasn't go fucking play.
Fact.
So therefore, that simple question, simple answer.
So we got another mostly fans question from our crowd.
I don't even know where I'm at with the question, but I feel like leadership is also based off of ability and consistency, because we follow people that are confident, not necessarily if they're right or wrong, but if they're confident. Like, it's like if we're playing ball and you hit 3 shots, you automatically my leader. Like, as a man, I'm like, okay, we can win. But I feel like with women, it's different. It's like if a woman hits a shot and she's on a women's team, then it's like they come up with hate, or they're like, but I think as far as like leadership, it's also like ability and consistency. Like, if I see somebody that's good, like, we automatically follow that person. And then the other thing too I was going to say is about greatness and being good. I think, like, in order to achieve greatness or be really good, you have to overcome a level of adversity. And I just think that that's what's like the separation between people that are really great and good, is they've overcame a level of adversity that other people haven't, even if that other person has the ability. That's it.
So a great leader brings out the potential of every.
Yeah, they bring out the best
So
by
if
being
you're playing,
the best.
so if you're playing bad and I need you in the fourth quarter, am I going to tell you stop shooting, sorry son bitch, or am I going to say some words that makes you feel good about yourself, so later on you have the confidence to hit the shot?
Hey,
Whoa.
Tell me something.
Is there a question?
Hold on.
Good leader.
Who told their coach not to play the guy because they ready to play in Washington, D.C.?
Me.
Thank you.
Tough
They
luck.
wasn't ready to play. And then the
What kind of leader were you then?
the same person.
What kind
I
of
told
leader
the
were you
coach.
then?
Then the same person with Nick Young. I said, "Hey Nick,
kind of leader were
don't
you
worry
then?
about it. I got you. You're gonna hit this shot. You're gonna."
But what was the message then?
Because that was the beginning.
what
Because
was
I talked to them in a certain way, and then I realized I could not talk to them like that. So now I had to come with another approach to get the best out. So
That's your approach.
his best games was with me
But that's your approach.
because I got the best out of him.
Out of one.
I got the best out of him.
Good.
That's,
for you.
that's what a leader is.
And other
I
people
got-
are leaders
I got-
too, 'cause they led their way. And they didn't deviate, and they won championships
How do you
doing it
know?
that way. Because they won
How do
11.
we know? Why
They
would
won
you say,
11
how do you know?
championships.
Kobe and
Boom.
Jordan,
Who
bro.
won? Who won 11
Six
championships?
Michael
Six
Jordan
championships.
has 6. Kobe Bryant has 5. Yes or no?
So that
Doing
means-
it their way.
So you said 11.
Doing
so that
it their
means
way.
Phil Jackson has how many?
Yes. 11. He was the
11.
coach.
11.
And how many does he have?
12.
without them?
Well, 12. He has one as a player.
12.
So,
I mean, it counts.
But how many teams did he coach? They were
He only coached Mike and Kobe. So like he only coached Mike and Kobe.
He's a smart man.
coach those teams.
Well, it's a smart man. Well,
so
look,
we hold him all success then?
No, not all, but a majority of it.
and on Hold
Only
on.
when it's convenient.
I mean,
Only when it's convenient.
Jeff Horn.
If Phil Jackson cut
shit out your mouth.
If Phil Jackson cut,
That man gave Joakim Noah $70 million. Y'all better
Man.
stop it.
As a
Phil
GM.
Jackson.
So before we go,
right?
before we go,
He knew how to talk.
we are
Man,
celebrating
Jeff Horn
the season 3 premiere of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. So you know we had to turn it up.
Get our mind
We had a saxophone player. We had a live crowd.
Into everybody.
We got one last surprise for y'all here on this couch. It's not even Gil's birthday. But we got that cake. Uh-oh. Congrats on a successful season 3 premiere of Gil's Arena. Oh, the sparklers. Okay, they was almost doing it. They was almost sparkling. They was almost sparkling.
Let me see it.
Keep it. Hey, do not let Brandon touch the cake, but we appreciate all y'all here in the crowd that pulled up. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Season 3 is going to be special, but this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.